So chat. Something funny happened. Something very, very silly happened. Something perhaps hilarious happened today. I wasn't even planning. This isn't going to be a terribly long stream because I was not planning to stream today. But something very, very, very funny happened. So, funny story. Very funny story. You know how yesterday I was very adamant about I will not be pulling Nefer. I will be pulling Nefer on other people's accounts, but she will not be coming home on my account. I admit a little bit. So actually, I'll just go through this from the start. Originally, I was not planning on pulling Nefer, and I still think this was a bad idea. I still think that I shouldn't have done this. Perhaps I didn't waste a ton of wishes. This is very early pity, so I'm being blessed again. But that was what I wanted to test. I wanted to fucking test if I could get away with it again, because originally I found Nefer's kit and I didn't like Nefer. Initially, when Nefer's kit first leaked, she happened and I was not planning on pulling her. I did not like her unit design. I didn't care for her kit design, and I was like, whatever. She's an easy skip. That's great. That's an easy that makes that saving for that patch so much easier. But the incidents will never end. Never end. Get rid of the Smith's card. I'm not even like I'm spending like $20. I'm spending like $20 here. They're just rewarding me because I found her kit initially and I did not like her kit design, but as time went on, but especially I didn't even really like her that much even until after release when I found out that she could do the charge attack cancels that she could. But I still wanted to see. I was like, my opinions of her are getting better and better, but what if I continue to hate? What if for public appearances, for all intents and purposes, all that people will see of all that people see of my opinion of Nefer is bad things? What will happen? Because that's what happened with Flint's, and then Flint's came home at very, very early pity, and now I like him. So I needed to check if the patterns would continue, and unfortunately it seems that the patterns are happening. Better keep her level 1 then. No, I'm sorry, I can't. She is getting level 90'd. I might not crown her, but I still am not like horribly in love with her, but I was like, if this happens again, if I sink some fucking early pulls and I can get a good unit that gives me access to a lot of content, then fuck yeah, I'm balling. You have to crown her because you're crowning Ashur. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're fucking right. Maybe you're entirely right. Neferkance is uncomfortable to do? No. I think they're pretty easy, but it's fine for you to not enjoy doing them. I mean, you don't have to do them at all. She is very fucking... Hold on. Let me swap to a team that has her. Do you have her weapon too? Fuck no. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? I may be crazy. I'm not wishing on the weapon banner. I'm not that fucking crazy. I guess we do... I don't know. Sure, you. Get over here, girly. Get the fuck over here, girly. Guy who has key. That's not weapon banner. That's chronicled. That's different. That's actually good. Because I can get characters and I could get other good 5-star weapons. And I don't have to fucking risk getting Splendor, the greatest weapon of all time. Splendor of Tranquil Waters. Arguably worse? Nah. Also, it was key, so it doesn't count. But buffing weapons aren't really 5-star weapons. They're like 4-star weapons, but like cool ones. Key is a 5-star weapon in the way that Farazan is a 4-star character. That's how I'll say that. That's what makes sense to me. Anyways, I'm deploying Nefer. I did get Nefer? Yes, I did. This did indeed happen. Chronicle saves pity, it just doesn't save guarantee. Yes. Yes, true. That is what happens. Is Flynn's on a team with Llama? I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do that at some point because I think they're both interesting for the same reasons. They're really similar characters, which is why I thought it was so funny that people didn't call me out more on shitting on Nefer, because they are incredibly fucking similar characters. It's pretty much just the main difference is that Flynn's is an element that I like better, and he still does reaction damage. And that's like mostly an aesthetic difference anyways. They're extremely similar, and I'm kind of surprised that more people didn't call me out on my bullshit. I don't know why I'm on Flynn's. This is the Nefer stream. Look at her go! Look at her fucking go! Can we talk about leaks here? Absolutely. I was just talking about how my opinions about Nefer changed over the cycle of her beta. Absolutely, yeah. Leaks are all free fucking game in live stream chats. Anyways, what am I doing today? What am I doing with this little freak? What am I putting on her? What are we freaking doing here? I'm probably just going Widsith, right? I haven't looked into any fucking math about her. Would Dern be good for Nefer? There will be teams. I think there will be teams. I was actually also just doing a lot of what's it called? Are we doing Archon Quests? We are not doing Archon Quests. I don't do Archon Quests on stream because I don't pay enough attention, and then I don't enjoy it as much as I could. Even star, true even star. True even star. Also, I'm not fucking getting over the 100 base EM buff. So let's. Sorry, Tars. Sorry, Tars. Close your eyes. You don't have to see this. Stop looking. It's unimportant. Oh, that's why you wanted me to leave her at level 1 forever, because then she doesn't. Oh, I've ruined her. I've ruined Nefer because now she deletes Dendrocores when she uses her skill. I could have had her. I could have been playing her with Nilu. Even though, literally, yeah, the only thing her skill does is damage, and then it enables her to do the fucking special charged attacks. So, just don't skill. just don't skill, and you'll get the same effect as the funny joke. Reuniting the lesbians? Yeah. I had to. For the Yuri. For the sake of the Yuri. Let's do my standard wish. Come on, let's go. And maybe we'll do some Millie Astra stuff if I'm feeling crazy. Yeah, baby! Anyways, yeah, I would absolutely fucking test anything. I barely have any ideas right now, and I would love to see some suggestions in the chat. I have pretty much all of the units that are relevant with her. I have been fucking investing into Nodcry meta. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Press E without a second Nodcry. Oh, you're right. Oh, she makes this guy go dark mode. Without a second Nodcry. Specifically without a second Nodcry? Because I was thinking about her passive. Do you also need to be in? You need to be in Ascendant Gleam to suck the cores. Sky go dark even when I have other Nodcry. And it goes dark for as long as her skill lasts, I imagine. Yep. Did her gameplay fun? Sure. That's not really a thing you can measure. Is her gameplay fun? If you enjoy it, I guess. She has some cool charge cancel stuff that she can do. She can consolidate her field. So she, I was talking a little bit about how she and Flynn's are very, very similar units. The main difference is that she just kind of has more flexibility within her field time. She's just a more flexible version of him when it comes to field time, and he is a more flexible unit than her when it comes to sources of damage, I think is how I will put this. Where Flynn's teams have a lot wider sources of damage, and you can, I think, do more kind of different things with Flynn's teams, where you're relying more on reaction damage, on sub DPS damage, whereas Nefer generally just kind of wants to be funneling most everything into herself in her better teams. And in the terms of their quick swap teams, Flynn's is a little bit more demanding because he asks for energy, and his field time is a bit more strict because he has this whole thing where, like, after using his skill, he gets access to his second burst, but then he can't use his second mini burst until his skill comes off cooldown again after another 6 seconds. Whereas Nefer is pretty flexible. She can just kind of E, do her 3 charge attacks, do her little cancels, and then E again, do another 3 charge attacks, if you can, keep up with Verdant Dew generation to match that. So it's kind of like Flynn's has more strict field time requirements, and Nefer has kind of more tighter team restrictions. Or more tighter team restrictions for her her higher damaging teams, and she also requires better play. That's a thing. Flynn's is very easy to play. Nefer is also very easy to play, but you do need to play her a little bit better to she can get sufficient value from. She can get good value from being played better. Is my point. Flynn's, he's kind of tightly restricted to his rotation lengths. Nefer can squeeze out some extra funny things. Rotation variation with her, it's amazing. Yeah, I think that's really the main kind of thing that she has. Yes, she can get out all her damage faster than Flynn's can. She can stack her damage into a smaller window, but I don't think that's as important because her damage obviously depends on Verdant Dew generation, and that takes time. So you're often not going to be able to get all 6 charge attacks out within that tight window that you have. I think the main strength that she has over Flynn's is being able to split her rotation in half, because her skill, what it is she gets 6 charge attacks, and each skill of hers, she has 2 skill charges, each give her 3. So she can do 1 skill, do her 3 special charge attacks. That's her movement passive, but whatever. Do her 3 special charge attacks, swap out, get a buff refresh, or maybe if you have killed a wave and you need buff activated at all on an enemy that doesn't have it activated on them because they just spawned in, you can do that. And then after that, you can swap back into Nefer and complete her rotation. Did you pull Nefer? No. So yeah, so sorry that I fucking lied to everybody, but it was too funny, and I had to test my theory. I do really think she is an interesting unit. She, for the most part, I think just has... She is very, very comparable with Flynn's, and I don't think that's that surprising to anybody. Their differences, they do certainly matter, but I feel like if you like one, you'll probably like the other, unless it comes down to just not enjoying the moment-to-moment gameplay of one of them. And I don't enjoy her moment-to-moment gameplay as much as I enjoy Flynn's, at least as far as I can tell so far. I obviously could be wrong because I don't have a ton of experience with her. But yeah, they're very similar, and they have a lot of the same things to offer. Does she work with Emily? Yes. I mean, no reason why she wouldn't work with Emily. She doesn't have any outright, she does have outright team restrictions. She has outright team restrictions in the fact that she needs another Nodcry unit in the team to do a lot of her damage. But it's more that she has 2 modes. It's just that the Ascendant Gleam mode is a lot better than the non-Ascendant Gleam mode, where she functions like a kind of better Alhaitham without Ascendant Gleam. You can use her as a generic kind of Dendro driver that passively gets a little bit of damage and functions while a team gets a lot of reaction-focused damage. And that's okay. But if you want to play her better teams, you need another Nodcry unit, and then she does have... It's not a restriction for what unit she can bring, but she deletes Dendro cores. She doesn't allow you to get damage from Bloom reactions. She's a lot funnier if you build her on a little ER so you can time her ult. That, yeah, I was thinking about... I'll tell you guys 100%, the thing that pushed me over the edge is I was doing some testing with her because I was keeping kind of most of my testing off stream so I could fucking keep up that I was like, no, I hate Nefer and I'm never gonna pull her. But I was doing some testing and I was like, you know what? I have an idea of a quick swap DPS Nefer with fucking prototype Amber. And I need that. I need that in my life. I just crafted my 3rd prototype Amber today. I have 2 R5s and now 1 R1. I hope you guys are so proud of me. But like I like her burst in the sense that I do really enjoy these kind of bursts where it's like they're kind of just DPS neutral, where you don't gain a lot from using them, but you also don't lose a lot from not using them. So it's pretty much just like if you can find any extra utility to use your burst on this character, then you can do that, like giving them Pamber to heal, like maybe doing AoE damage, like doing burst damage. I really appreciate, like, it's a pretty lazy fucking burst design, but I do like how it functions for most characters. We're back with Yuri. Yes, we are. Did Mies pull Nefer? No, I did not. I did not pull Nefer. That's fucked up and evil and crazy that you would ever insinuate I would do such a thing. My waypoint expired. That's why I was walking this way. Anyways, this is her traversal mechanic. That's not a traversal mechanic. That's a regular sprint. That's slower than a regular sprint. That's slower than a regular sprint. What the fuck is that? Am I missing something? Slither state. Render damage. Is it just that she can deal damage at the end? So they don't want to make it fast or something? While in the Shadow Dance state, additional stamina consumption is decreased. So that's the Shadow Dance state. So hold on. Fake exploration character. It's so weird. Why would they add this if it's just slower than a regular run? I guess you use her skill and then it doesn't consume stamina. Unleashing the elemental skill or sprinting while Nefer is in the slither state will not cause her to exit the state. That is just a slower sprint. That's just a slower sprint. Let me do this again. Hold on. You pulled Nefer? Yes. Sorry, I was gaslighting everybody. You can use her skill to extend it. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that. I mean, it's on a 9-second cooldown, so that's fucking lame. Don't know why they were so conservative with Nefer and Llama's exploration thing. I think they were pretty... With Llama's... It's fine. I get them wanting to keep Natlan as the exploration region, because that is a way to sell older characters. Maybe not to everybody, but it is a way to some people. So, blaming you now for stealing my Nefer. Oh yeah, sorry. I've stolen everybody else's Flins, and now I've stolen everybody's Nefers. It's fucking over. Also, I am actually thinking of just leaving her on the default glider. This kind of looks really good on her. Possibly... That also looks pretty fucking good on her, though. And this, yeah, looks like a piece of shit, because these wings also always look like a piece of shit. Was this slower than Friends' Flint because he's a tall male model? That is... kind of funny, but at least she's still faster than regular sprint. At least it's not Nefer. But Nefer's doesn't consume stamina, so... Nice. That's kind of cool, I guess. Lesbian Council will remember this? It's okay, I was doing it on purpose. I was gaslighting everybody on purpose. My opinions on Nefer got better and better slowly over time over her beta, as I found out more things about her, and especially after she came out and I found out she could do charge cancels and she could really, really condense her field time. But I had to keep up the ruse to see if Hoya would reward me for hate posting the newest character. And they did. So now I can't get away with it again because I'm telling everybody. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. I was hating on Nefer when I absolutely did not actually dislike her as much as I did. Sorry I lied to everybody, but it was too funny. What am I fucking doing here? I'm placing down my waypoint. My waypoint. Should have met the Elon speed benchmark. It would have at least been nice. Bit more interesting than Flynn's because you have to manage the whole lunar bloom thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of managing energy versus managing lunar blooms. And it's like energy is a bit more of just like an on or off thing, like a stat requirement. Like, do you have the right units generating enough energy, and do you have enough ER on your unit? So I can see why people find that sort of stuff less interesting. But Flynn's is a unit that can, like, multiple different amounts of ER can be valuable on him because he can do a lot of different stuff with his ER. So that's why I find, like, Nefer's management is in, like, more of the gameplay stuff, and Flynn's management is more in the gear and the team building stuff, I think is maybe the way I want to put it. And I generally like the management with team building and gear stuff because I think that's what Genshin really, really does strong. But, like, yeah, this is there being nuance in her in more of her, like, moment to moment gameplay. That's also that's a absolutely valid thing to enjoy. Oh my god, it's SFA. SFA, tell me your 2 fucking songs again that you wanted me to cue, because now I'm actually playing Spotify on the stream right now. And yeah, let's turn on Spotify. What do I want to listen to? Oh, pure morning. Pure morning time. New pulling tech just dropped? Yeah. It's not going to work again now that I've explained it, but turn into a meta player. Here's the thing, except I'm still not. I'm pulling all the units and I'm going to use them in shit-ass teams. Like, I just sent to my fucking Discord. I was experimenting with this is all right. So actually, sorry guys, this isn't a Nefer stream. This is also kind of a Flynn stream because I've been thinking about it a lot, but I haven't fucking talked about it a lot. Okay, you have linked it. Let me get that up. Oh, so you stole my pencil. What the fuck is the name of this song? Oh, so you stole my pencil? I'ma get that. It's like not available on my version of Spotify. Can I do like open in app? Or can I can just queue it from browser maybe. Add to queue. Grayed out in America? Oh, okay. Yeah, it might just not let me do that. Damn, that sucks. 3 limited 5-star back-to-back? Is this what a job does? Yeah, perhaps. 3 limited 5 stars back-to-back? 3? Get it fucking straight. Get it fucking straight. Bird brain time, I guess? Oh, alright. So sorry. So sorry. We'll see if it plays. I doubt it will. But I'll queue up bird brain. I'll at least do that. Add to queue. We can request songs. You can if you go on Twitch. Because YouTube cannot hear. Oh, also I just realized, sorry, I was hiding Spotify the entire time. Then I'm going to start the song over. Because it's in the middle of the song. You can't hear it on YouTube because YouTube doesn't allow me to play copyrighted music. But Twitch has a system where I can like send the live stream and the recorded VOD to different pathways. So I can play music on the live stream and have it not be on the VOD. So you can do that over there, but no. Doesn't work on YouTube. Can we play Clara? You know we can. You know we can. 5 actually, Mualani. Well, I mean everybody pulls limited 5 stars back to back if that's what we're saying. I think they were talking about new limited 5 stars back to back. I have gotten every newly released 5-star since fucking Anefa. That is ridiculous. This is so funny. Storytelling here. Visual storytelling going on. I'm gonna have all the Natlan supports, and then I'm gonna skip 4 of the fucking carries. Most of the carries. Although maybe it'll happen again. Because right now I have 2 carries, and I have all of the supports from the region. So maybe it'll happen again where I get the first 2 carries and then I get none of the other carries. Because you're also getting Durin? No, yeah, I am also getting Durin. But he's a support. Meeslike's fakes reactions. I actually still really do not like that. I wasn't lying about that part. I still do not like that part about her kit, and I wish she's still allowed to do Bloom stuff. I get why she didn't. Because it's kind of like they have a dilemma where Bloom reactions are just too fucking strong, and if they are going to make a limited 5-star, they need to make an Alhaitham archetype. Like, she still is a decent unit, not in her like limited Ascendant Moongleam archetype where she's just a little bit of a better Alhaitham. Like, that's still an okay unit, because that's the only when you have reactions that at a baseline are doing so fucking much, and you can have teams that are doing decent talent damage while also enabling such strong reaction damage to happen, you kind of can't make a unit that just does a bunch of talent damage on her own. So you do need to make Alhaitham. It makes sense that Alhaitham was put out when he was. It makes sense that he was the power level that he was, because like if he actually did decent damage, his ability to do that damage while also getting decent reaction damage would make him way fucking better than any of the other units in the game at the time. So it makes sense that you have to sacrifice a really good reaction that can potentially add a lot of damage into your team while sacrificing very little to deal Nefer's talent damage. I just think it's an uninteresting, like, it is a way that makes sense to balance the unit. I just personally don't like it that much. You should have actually made a unique lunar reaction. I think they maybe should have done a unique lunar reaction that, even if it like doesn't have a crazy effect, maybe it just like provides a passive effect that lets, I mean, as I'm saying this, like, that's fucking what the reaction does, is it doesn't do anything new except provide a resource that Nefer uses to deal damage. But I'm thinking, like, superconduct. Like, just make it superconduct. Instead of directly just giving your character a resource that they can spend to deal damage, make it the enemy is affected in a way that makes your character deal more damage. Like, that at least feels like a bit more of a real mechanic, a real new reaction, than whatever they did here. Such a good win streak that Nefer humbled me. It took 160 pulls. I'm so sorry. Do I listen to Shelly? Yes. I think I only know a few songs, like not religiously or anything. Nefer had current multipliers and Ascending Gleam still allows you to Hyperbloom. Nefer Lamo Kuki would be 200k DPS. Exactly. I mean, Lama does lose a lot of value because she has a limited amount of hits that she's able to buff, and while she has enough in dedicated Hyperbloom teams and dedicated Nefer teams, she does not have enough stacks for both. Not anywhere near enough stacks for both. But it still would be a fucking ridiculous team. And also, hello, Himiko. Welcome in. Oh, wait, the song's playing. Oh, it's not available in fucking America because it's a remix of a Taylor Swift song. God, it would be fun. It is sometimes just fun to destroy shit. As much as I'm a meta hater sometimes, it can just be fun to destroy shit. But I don't want to do that all the time. So that's why I play shit-ass teams a lot of the times. Gonna skip Nefer? Yeah, I did. I lied on purpose. I lied on purpose to spread misinformation. Hello, Parko. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, I deserve that. But now I have to fucking farm for her. God damn it. Like, that was actually legitimate. Like, I don't want to get her for the purpose of having to build another unit, having to farm some artifacts on her. Ugh. But fortunately, having to farm for her also means having to farm for Sethos. Because Sethos uses very similar gear to her. Her and Sethos have very similar stat priorities. See the pronouns, my bad. You're good. You're good. Thank you for correcting. Mashups aren't real songs. Imagine making them. Oh, okay. That's the name of the song. Mashups aren't real songs. Add to queue. Here we go. When will I be real? In about 15 minutes. Can Sethos technically use the purple artifact set? Yes, he can. Anyone can use it. As long as you have 2 Nodcry units, anybody can use it. 2 Nodcry units and trigger a lunar reaction. That is the requirement. Anybody on the team has to trigger a lunar reaction, so that means you have to have a Nodcry 5-star, because so far those are the only characters that enable triggering of lunar reactions. So that means 2 Nodcry units with at least one of them being a 5-star, which is kind of a big restriction now that I really say that out loud. But as time goes on and we get more Nodcry 5-stars, and as they are flexible in more teams, I think that'll be a smaller and smaller restriction. So I think I'm just gonna steal all of Flynn's shit for now. So that's gonna be a big issue. I'm gonna have to farm 2 separate sets for them. Elemental Mastery, sure. I need an Elemental Mastery Goblet as well, which I do not have on set yet. And do I even have an Elemental Mastery Sands on set? I do. It's shitty doo-doo garbage, but it does exist. So I guess I'll have that. I guess I'll have that. Mashups aren't real songs when they hear Toxic Coffee by Hidden SoundCloud Guy. True and real. Set this aggravate with an F.A. Yehoda. Chat.
Cool. You're the boss.
Even when darkness falls, the faithful shall not stray from the righteous path.
This is the only fucking team I am gonna play for the next like 10 patches. This is it. This is just better fucking Sethos Tiknari. This is Sethos Tiknari if the units were better. I mean, I could also replace Sethos with Flynn's, but then I have to replace Sethos. And I'm not doing that. And I don't have to worry about triggering fucking Hyperbloom of Sethos because Nefer just eats them. Oh, let's go! We have an upside to Nefer eating the fucking Bloom Cores because I don't have to deal with the headache that's Sethos triggering Bloom Cores. Why I know or any other Hydra there? Because these are both charge attack characters. I'm mainly gonna, I think, be using charge attack Sethos. I don't think I'll be using burst Sethos at all. Maybe I will a little bit. We'll see. So fucking Nefer doesn't do normal attacks. She only does charge attacks, so I can't use like Xingqiu. I know it's just like she's easy. She brings buffs. She fucking, you don't have to think about her. She's convenient for the most part. Like any other unit would cause issues, and Ino doesn't. Is the reason that Ino is good here, because anybody else would be fucking problematic. Ooh, I'm shitting and cumbing. I'm fucking shilling and farthing. I'm shilling and farthing. I can't believe you fucking guys. I can't believe you guys thought. I can't believe you guys thought that I actually hated Nefer. I'm so surprised that nobody called out on my bullshit, because I was fucking, that's stupid. That's stupid. Nefer does have a lot of things that I like in a character other than just the dealing damage, and she's so similar to Flynn's. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I was gaslighting you guys. Alright, I'll tell the whole story again for people who weren't here at the start. I initially didn't like Nefer. My initial impressions of Nefer were bad, because I was like, oh yeah, she fucking eats Bloom, and that's like boring and bad because I like doing reaction damage. So I did have a negative impression, but as I learned more, as I realized she could split her rotation, especially when she came out, as I realized she could do charge attack cancels and really condense her time on field, I was like, wait, this character is kind of interesting. But I saw what happened with Flynn's, and I was like, but what if I just stick with the bit? What if I stick with the bit as a hater, and I wish in secret, and I see if Hoya rewards me, and then I do the fucking same thing that I did with Flynn's? And it happened. So now I'm coming clean. Sorry, I was gaslighting you guys. I was gaslighting you guys this entire time. Flynn's being skill level 1. It's not like he needs it. It's not like he fucking needs it. And I might actually level this a little bit because I was playing him in Overload. I interrupted myself before, but I've been having a lot of thoughts about Flynn's because his big burst. So his mini burst, the big thing is that you need to not only trigger Electrocharge, not only trigger Lunar Charge and have Thunderclouds nearby, but you need to be in Ascendant Gleam to have Flynn's deal the extra damage on his burst. And mini burst, this is the initial instance of damage, and this is the extra damage that you get from being in Ascendant Moongleam and triggering Electrocharge. For his big burst, no matter what, you always get, well, this instance of damage doesn't matter because it's not Lunar Charge. Well, it kind of matters, but whatever. You get 2 of these, and you get this. If you're in Ascendant Moongleam and Lunar Charged, the only thing you get is 2 more of these numbers. So he gets a lot less from his big burst by triggering Electrocharge and being in Ascendant Moongleam. So I was doing some bullshit with Flynn's Overload, just doing big burst. And like a little bit of on-fielding with mini burst, because like even though mini burst is not dealing, like it's that isn't a team where you are even getting the additional damage from mini burst, and you're not optimizing around the mini burst damage. Flynn's is still fucking busted enough that him just doing 128% Lunar Charged Align damage is actually pretty good, and usually the best thing that you can be doing with your field time. So yeah, I want to be doing some interesting stuff with that because Big Burst Flynn's is a lot less reliant. He's like a lot less of an Electrocharge unit, and he's a lot less of a Nod Cry reliant unit. He's a lot worse of a unit, obviously, but I think it's a similar situation to how Nefer is kind of like an Alhaitham, a better Alhaitham, in a fucking, what's it called? Actually, you know what? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, oh no. I've just realized the worst thing ever. It's like Nefer's non-Nod Cry version is like bad. It's like better Alhaitham. And Flynn's non-Nod Cry version, where you only do big burst and you get the little tiny mini bursts of damage and you on field a little bit, is like a good version of Yaimiko. No! No! It's fucking over. It's fucking over. I mean, to be fair, I think Alhaitham is Alhaitham better than Yaimiko? Probably not. Probably not. Because Yaimiko has off-field utility. But it's close. It's fucking close. So yeah. If you play them in their unintended play styles, then they're just good versions of those 2 units. So I actually don't think I'm going to be playing that much of Nefer in her Alhaitham style because I don't play Alhaitham because I don't really like it that much. Like, it's a cool enough archetype, but I think it's just like whatever. I already like if I'm going to do that archetype, I'm going to play fucking Sino because he can at least be the Hyper Bloom trigger. And I can pretend that he's dealing more damage than he is. I mean, he is dealing a lot more damage than fucking Alhaitham would, but it's not like he is the only one doing it. Hey DB, welcome in. Jump scare. Although you probably already understood that from the thumbnail. If you didn't get Nefer, would you just gaslight us forever? No, I think I would have come clean about it. I think I would have been like, okay, no, my opinions on Nefer changed, and I thought it would be funny if I went with the bit, but it would wait until the end of her banner, and it would be embarrassing. But I think I would do it. I think I would do it. I don't think there's a lot of things that are like beyond me in terms of embarrassment. Downloading Twitch just to make you listen to a few songs, SMH. Sorry guys. Cole looks a little bit off. Also, another thing that I don't know if you guys noticed that I did. Every time that I was like, I'm not going to build any new units next patch, I would scroll down and I would be like, all these units you see here, not going to touch any of them. I didn't mention anything about getting new units. I didn't say a damn thing about getting any new units. I mean, I lied to you and said that I wasn't going to get Nefer, but whatever. Let's ignore that part. Let's ignore that fucking part. I just enjoy being a smartass. Humiliation ritual. No, I don't do it for fun. I just, I don't have that much shame. I don't have that much shame. I'm really good at admitting I'm wrong, I think. Not really good. I would say I'm better at the average person than admitting I'm wrong. I'm relatively good. Anyways, I have not fucking played any Nefer at all. We've been in the stream for 40 minutes, and I have not played any Nefer at all. But I think everybody should be mostly geared for this team. Right? Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. I should take her off this weapon. Taking Razor to 90 when the buff hits, and I know it. I am, but guess what? That buff is coming next patch. I said this patch I'm not building any new units. Titled the stream Nefer, 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 and no one caught on because I lied. Because I lied to people, and they were like, "Oh, so you changed your mind?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't change my mind. I'm because she came out." But also, that was the reason I was titling the stream Nefer, Nefer, Nefer. It was because she was coming out. But also, I like her. I said as much. I've said I enjoy her as a character. Anyways, I'm beating up this fuck-ass robot. It seems I might need a little bit more HP. It seems I might need a little bit more HP. Might need a little bit more leveling. How much can I level her right now? Sorry, I know, you're getting fucking delayed again. Oh god, I got her to the final ascension. I got her to level 81, but unfortunately, I know you are getting delayed again. I should have had her fucking level before Flynn's banner ended. Not that it matters that much, but she's been doing so much fucking work on my account, and she absolutely deserves it. I am doing... Oh, I have some fragiles. By the way, guys, you're gonna see it live right here, right now, emerge. The reason I never have any fragiles. I always use them the second I get them. And that's another explanation how I have so many fucking characters built. For everybody who's always asking, is I use all my fragiles. I am a resin spending addict. How hard do your Ino balls hit? Let's check. Ino balls. Ino balls. And let's check with that Llama red shred. Don't discount that red shred. Yeah, 600. That's a big number right there. 627. Don't ignore that. Do not pay no mind to the bloom triggers behind the 627 damage crits. Pay no mind to the 10,000 damage bloom triggers on the Dendro resistant opponents. This is fucked up. This is really fucked up that this is the way I am. I mean, I missed. Stop missing, Nefer. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you don't enjoy doing the, doing Nefer's dash cancels, then just don't. Just fucking don't. You don't need to. If you just hold charge attack, she does all three of her charge attacks. It's a little bit slower than the cancels, but the team is gonna be good enough anyways. Reason I'm building characters instead of playing nothing but terrible struggle teams. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Build your characters, guys. You can get so much fucking value out of level 90ing characters that you think are bad. Level 90 can actually be a meaningful change for a lot of different characters. Especially when it comes to like weird reaction spam teams and odd like stat scaling characters. Even I always joke about like, oh, I needed to get my level 90 Rosaria. I need to get her to level 90 so I could fucking maximize her superconduct procs in my like Dory Shatterbloom teams. But like that damage contribution, those teams kind of need everything they can get, and that damage contribution can mean the difference between like clearing older content and especially fucking newer, more difficult content. Sethos is flimsier than Nefer, confirmed. True. Actually, he is going to be flimsier than her because 5 stars just get higher base stats, but what are her base stats at level 90?
Don't trust your eyes on
Cookie incoming. Gotta build Cookie fully.
So don't be your own fool.
Gaming is less important, but he's awesome in swag. Her HP at 90 is 12,704, and her defense is 799. Is that also... Hold on. I knew that number sounded familiar. Why the fuck did you steal Noelle's base defense? Nefer, why did you steal Noelle's base defense? Okay, and then Sethos is... I think he's in, like, 11 or 10. Oh my god. Alright, okay. That's not okay. That's so much fucking worse than I thought. That's so much worse than I thought. Ooh, bite size is bite size stream. I can raid out, or actually no, I raided her last time. Who the fuck am I gonna raid into? I can worry about that later. But this stream isn't gonna be terribly, terribly long. I still don't have enough. Crazy damage, thank you. 600 is top 1%, I know. No Farazan and no Shanyu, I die. Oh, for Xiao? Gaming is for Stygian. Next patch there's a plunging attack boss, and I ain't getting very and my Xiao sucks. What constellation is your Gaming? I might have some terrible, terrible news for you. Also, Durin! Durin is going to be a scuffed Xiao support. A very scuffed Xiao support. An extremely scuffed Xiao support. But I think he's going to be an option to consider in at least, like, I think Abyss level content, easily. Nowhere near Dire. Probably up to Menacing. I don't know about Fearless. Probably not Fearless. Let's go. I also think it's so funny that, like, even though she's like, haha, funny Dendro reaction DPS that needs reactions to function. Okay. Bye-bye, Nefer. She, like, doesn't benefit much at all from character levels. Because she basically, her fucking, you know, the, what? I think she scales worse than attack scalers, actually. Because she doesn't get any innate EM just from leveling up. And, so she only gets, I think, the damage formula changes from the enemies being different levels. She has almost no attack scaling. Yeah, she has almost no attack scaling on her regular Dendro damage strikes, and on her Lunar Bloom strikes, she has no attack scaling at all. Or, no. She has a tiny bit of attack scaling. Is this? No. This is all the Lunar Bloom damage. This is not. Shades are Lunar Bloom damage. Okay, so the attack scaling is only on her regular Dendro damage, and that's shit ass. Versus the only attack scaling? No, also this. Also skill, also normal attacks are attack scaling. But she has a little bit of attack scaling on her burst. She doesn't because Lunar Bloom ignores defense. She gets nothing from level 90. I don't think she gets nothing. Because it's not only defense differences. I think the damage formula actually just directly takes into account your character's level versus the enemy's level. But it's a very, very small amount that she gets from level 90. Because her attack scaling is minuscule. She doesn't get any EM, and that's her main scaling stuff. And that's it. She doesn't get anything else. I think it's only the level difference. Does it? I believe. I could be wrong, but I've heard that. Gonna level her normals to level 2. Like I level all fucking Catalyst characters. It's just like, I've done it. I've done it too much, and I can't stop at this point. Let's filter by all my Catalyst characters and see if I'm lying. Catalyst. Only the built ones, by the way, so you don't count. Except Charlotte is literally the only Catalyst unit that I have that does not have at least level 2 normals. All my built units, boom, 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 boom. No level 1s. Not a single fucking one. Because I always think it's at least worth it a little bit, because you can always do something goofy with their application. So that's like, you might as well bring it to level 2. Do you not fuck with Charlotte? I'm sorry. I don't fuck with Barbara more than I don't fuck with Charlotte, but I just built Barbara in the beginning of the game, so I leveled her a little bit. I didn't get Charlotte when I was bad enough at the game to know I didn't want to play her. I'll eventually build Charlotte, I think. She's not a unit that's going to stay at level 20 forever. I think this is where it ends for Barbara on my account. Got hit with 9 ads. I remember I used YouTube. Yeah, Twitch is kind of fucking evil about that. So, like, it's a give and take. Just fucking watch on both. Just open 2 tabs. Just give me double the viewership. Just bot my streams. Don't bot my streams, please. Please, I beg of thee. Yay! Dead Nefer. Let's level her up. And let's go kill this fucking boss. This dude, he like tracks how much damage you deal to him and then gets resistance. He's Aeon Blight Drake. He's fucking Aeon Blight Drake too. But also he doesn't get any resistance if you deal lunar damage to him, right? I believe that's what it is. Not res. Yeah, it's immunity, my bad. I mean, I knew that, but I did not. I did not portray it. Never. Sethos is not going to be providing fucking anything for the DEI resonance. The Nodcry DEI resonance. Lurk on Twitch and interact on YouTube. Perfect. Perfect fucking combination. Everybody just watch both of my streams all the time. That sounds like a great idea, and I could not have any ulterior reasons for suggesting this. Do I just not go to Nefer? Ow.
Brave transgression.
What the fuck is my rotation here? I think it is Llama first.
For the everlasting home.
Hello. Please stop doing that. Well, I did 2 charge attacks and I got a lot of damage up before she died. But I think I'm just, right away, I'm gonna fucking swap to, let's just swap to an Effa. Let's just give a big fuck off shield. Let's just give a big fuck off shield. Or Zhongli. Zhongli, so I have no damage interference. Where the fuck is Zhongli? I'm looking for him as if he's a 4-star.
What shall we
Might as well be. Thought it existed. Oh yeah, it is brand new. That arena was empty until yesterday. Brand spanking new. I don't have a fucking alright, whatever, I'll fast equip you because it doesn't matter at all. Excuse me. That one. 15 hours of downloading and loading the shaders. Finally played a bit and found this brand new funny guy. So let's, oh, hello. That's not, get this out. There we go. Okay, so, bam, just skill here because I don't have burst. I think I did that. I think I did it correctly. It's hard to fucking tell. You can just charge attack, charge attack, charge attack. I'm gonna burst for fun because I want to see funny weed smoking lesbians. Charge attack. Oh, where'd he go? I didn't burst on Llama, whatever. I can do it now because this unit is flexible and I'm weed smoking lesbians again. Oh man, I can't fucking believe you people. I shouldn't have done that. I can't fucking believe that I really got away with lying to everybody. I mean, I guess it's believable because, like, I did start out from actually not liking her. I did start out from a place of not enjoying her. And I just kind of rolled with it. But that's such a fucking... I'm so happy I got away with that bit. Oh shit. God, I totally thought I had enough fucking resin for that. Alright. I don't have enough resin, so I can maybe test some things. Or you know what? No. I'm just gonna use this now. I'm just gonna use this now and claim this. I want to level her up so I can at least like do some damage testing and not have her immediately get fucking imploded. Ma'am. Ma'am. How much resin do I have now? I have, okay. So I can do, I think, one boss claim and then one more claim. You know, being gay for myself contest and my opponent is Nefer. It's fucking over. We're all losing. We're all losing. I want to like find out. It's gonna be satisfying to be able to find out a way to like get out all of her charge attacks as fast as I can. So like get a rotation where I get a full. I don't know. Can't fucking wait until Zhongli gets a buff. Okay. So the visual noise is a little much. The visual noise is a little bit much on her, so it's a little difficult. It can be a little bit difficult to like be able to tell when she wants to do her dash cancels. Okay. I think I've found the part of her animation, or a part of her animation that acts as a good tell. But also you can just wait, especially if you can't see her. So for those who don't know, her full charge attack still comes out if you, let me go to fucking Aeon Blight Drake, so I'm fighting an enemy so I know what it does, so it's not so crazy. That's like them splaying. Love it. So, what the fuck is it? So for her charge attack cancels, her full 3-hit charge attack comes out even if the very first hit of the like regular Dendro damage charge attack is the only thing that hits. So that is the tell that I'm going off of right now. There might be a better one that, you know, we find out as time goes on. But her charge attack, it does 2 hits of damage. Like, I don't know if you can really see it. It does 2 hits of regular Dendro damage. It's kind of hard to see with all the fucking bullshit going on. Let me teleport out of here. Teleport out of here. I'm gonna have Lama's not gonna be going on, and I'm gonna consume all my Lunar Bloom so we don't get any of those damage instances. When she is in her special skill state and she gets the charge attack, it's just 2 hits of Dendro damage. What the fuck? Okay. Never mind. It doesn't work. I thought she automatically got the charge attack if she was in the skill state, but it seems that she only gets the special charge attack if she has the Verdant Dew. And I thought it only dealt Lunar Bloom damage if she had Verdant Dew. So the requirement is different than I thought, but whatever. I'm just gonna show it off here. So get Llama out of here. Get Llama Field out of here. I'm gonna teleport back. This is going so great. Zhong Plop and Yoho Mother. Yohoda will be beautiful here in place of Zhong. Gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful. Okay, so when she does her charge attack, when she has Lunar Blooms, you're gonna see she does 2 instances of regular Dendro damage. 3 of Lunar Bloom, but 1 instance of Dendro damage, 1 at the beginning, and then 1 at the end with the last instance of Lunar Bloom damage. But all of the instances of Lunar Bloom damage go off even if just the first hit of regular Dendro damage is the one that hits. So essentially, she can get away with canceling her charge attack very, very early, and the like special clones that she gets that do the Lunar Bloom damage will still continue through. Like, I'm canceling here. I can do a better cancel than that. I can do a way fucking better cancel than that. Big level 40 Nefer damage. Big. Unfortunately, the one thing that... Not the one thing. but one of the things that is bad about lying to your audience and gaslighting them and telling them you're not going to get a unit is I was not at all fucking prepared to actually like get this unit because I had to be building other shit on my account that I was getting. Okay. So I know. Come on. You can cancel it. I'm gonna do. Okay, I get my verdant dew. Basically, as soon as the first hit happens, I can run away, and I still get all 3 hits. There we go. It's only the last hit of Dendro damage that gets canceled if you cancel it early, and that does, wow, incredible fucking damage. It has a lower scaling than the Lunar Bloom damage, even though it doesn't get all the fucking insane bonuses that Lunar Bloom damage gets. It's a good bit, but I will never trust you again. Well, actually, here's the thing, is I can't do it again because now everybody knows it. And also, I've already just been overall positive about Durin, so I can't flip on him. I can't do the bit and 180 on him and say I hate Durin because I've already been too nice to him. But I could be doing it about Yehoda. You never know, because I have been shitting on Yehoda a little bit. Speaking of Yehoda, she's a little bit worse than I thought. Also, I brought food up with me, and I've forgotten to eat it, so I'm going to take a bite. Okay, we're back. Take a shot every time verdant dew is mentioned anywhere next time for the next month. We are going to have to come up with a better word. We're going to have to come up with something that is like a shorter version. Is Yehoda kit leaked already? Yes, it is, as is Durin's. Let me turn on my light real quick. But yeah, Yehoda, I don't think I have particularly crazy opinions on her. She's a good unit. She's going to be a good unit. What is going on? There we go. I have a special mode that... Oh, sorry. I headbutted my fucking microphone. Do? Yes, you're so right. Just do. I have a special mode on my lamp that changes colors if I turn it on a certain way. And I needed to make it red. I needed to make it red because I need to live in an evil demon hell dungeon where there is fire and people being tortured. But yeah, Yehoda is pretty much just like a very, very straightforward Nod Cry unit buffer. Like her C6 literally just says when she... Is it when she heals or when she casts her skill? I think it's when she casts her skill or burst. All the Nod Cry units in the team just get 5 crit rate and 40 crit damage. And that's like pretty much just what she's meant to do. Like Nefer just got a fucking base EM nerf. So her base amount of EM went from 200, with like the EM that she just automatically has by default at level 1. Went from 200 to 100, and it went to Yehoda. Yehoda now has an EM buff in her kit to your on-fielder. 100 EM to herself and your on-fielder, I believe. Let me take another bite of this. Well, sorry, excuse me. Hungry. So, the thing is, Yehoda plus Flynn, so that's the thing about Yehoda plus Flynn. So, Sucrose is actually still always calcing better than Yehoda because Yehoda has long cooldowns. Yehoda has, I believe, a 17-second skill cooldown and a 18-second burst cooldown. So she does have a ton of stupid damage buffs that make her very, very good for Flynn's and Nefer, but the fact that she extends team rotations unlike Sucrose makes Sucrose... They're pretty comparable to each other in terms of DPS in Nefer and Flynn's teams, but the difference is that Yehoda heals. Yehoda burst heals. It's not a crazy amount. It seems to be... It's I would say... It's way more than they needed to give her to make her good. It is still like a substantial source of healing. It's going to be enough for Farina, and it's going to be pretty decent at fanfare generation because she heals. Very interestingly enough, her AoE healing is 2 units. It's your on-fielder, and if your on-fielder has more than 70% health, it's the unit with the lowest percentage of health on your team. And that is also, very interestingly enough, very synergistic feeling with Farina. Like it's extremely synergistic. It's the only other AoE healing that would be better is just full party healing. Um, so I think she's going to be an interesting healer in the context of Farina, but in the context of Nod Cry teams, which is where her buffs make the most sense, her healing is just going to be more of a comfort thing. So she's kind of splitting the difference where she's like, she's a really, really good, powerful unit, and she's a comfortable unit in Nod Cry teams, but that's only Nod Cry teams. And in other teams, she is just kind of like a comfy option that has some decent buffs. So she, overall, I think Sucrose is still easily the better unit, but she still is very relevant in the face of Sucrose, which is way more than like any other 4-star Animo unit can say. I mean, Lanyan is fucking unbelievably cracked, but like Lynette, Aoife, fucking Hazo, Sayu, a lot of them don't really have many reasons to be built when Sucrose does exist, when Sucrose and Kazuo exist, but mostly Sucrose. Yehoda, she actually will have a lot of context where she is useful, and you will want to be using both her and Sucrose. I can now use Ino and Vape. True. Yehoda would free up Hydro. Where? Oh, yeah, because if you don't have another Nod Cry unit, then you don't have to have Ino consolidating your Hydro application and your Nod Cry unit to, activate the better damage that Nefer and Flynn's do. Yehoda is like, yeah, I would say Yehoda is a very Eon-san type character. Eon-san, I way prefer Eon-san's design, but she inhabits a very similar to role to Eon-san. She is very much the Sucrose to Eon-san's Bennett. Pulling Yoda for silly expressions, yeah. And also she's a 4-star, yeah, by the way. If you guys couldn't fucking tell. If you couldn't guess, Yehoda is the 4-star, Durin is the 5-star. But yeah, I'm happy that she's usable. She buffs in a very, very boring way, but I think her role in the meta is kind of cool enough. It has enough texture that I care about her, and she's a 4-star, so I'm going to get her and build her anyways. Yehoda off field? Yes, Yehoda off fields. She has some like reaction stuff in her burst. Her burst does like no talent damage, but it can get some decent reaction spam as far as I can tell. Like she gets some swirl procs. If she does, she can hold Serenade. She can, yeah. And she can hold VV. She probably generally wants to be holding VV, but in Nefer teams, she can hold Serenade. Yeah, she can hold Silken Marinade. Benching Ino? Well, actually, you fucking run like in this team, you would run Yehoda in this slot as your defensive unit, and then you just run Ino on like Instructor. You run Yehoda on Serenade because you can't make use of VV, and then Ino goes on Instructor. So sorry, Ino is still fucking cracked, unfortunately. And like, why are you talking about benching Ino? It's not like you needed to put investment into her. Benching her. She's level 40. Noblesse better? Then go Noblesse. I know Noblesse Truther, pop off. Except it's not better in this team. I can guarantee you it's not better in this team, but it's kind of funnier. Level 20 A1? That's what I'm fucking saying. Saying bench her like you ever put any amount of investment into her. Sucrose buffs the off-fielders and does 0.3 damage. Oh yeah, Yehoda does a tiny bit more damage than Sucrose. Not like a significant amount. It's like in a Lanyan team when you're not focusing on Lanyan's damage, it's kind of like how much damage Lanyan can do. I'd say is about how much Yehoda does. A little bit longer field time. Maybe. It's possible. I haven't looked at the animations. Her kit, the way her kit is worded, it sounds like she might need to spend a little bit of time on field. And that's, again, why she makes the rotations longer, because her cooldowns are longer, because she might on field longer. So that's why she's calcing actually behind Sucrose right now. But she's a good comfort option, and she's very close to Sucrose. Like, she's too close. She's so close that her also being a defensive unit will be a very, very relevant thing to most people. Her being able to be a slightly worse Sucrose that also heals is extremely convenient. They have to do emulated faction. I am so sorry, but being able to not only getting way better healing than Proto Amber, but being able to use non-Proto Amber weapons on Yehoda is going to be so much better. I love my Proto Amber. I do love my Proto Amber, but like, let's be fucking real. It is a sacrifice for a unit to be holding Proto Amber. You are giving stuff up by giving a unit Proto Amber. The reason you do it is usually just because you aren't proportionally giving up that much value. Like, that's why I always love Proto Amber on Nahida, because Nahida doesn't deal that much damage, and she has buffs, but they're not incredibly reliant on her stats. So Prototype Amber lets you get a lot of additional value out of her while like not giving up an incredible amount. Can I just say they cooked with outcry characters aren't super hyped for low reasons? They're still very charming. I mean, I think it just comes down to personal preference. Like, I really do not like Nefer's visual design for the most part. I do not like how she looks, but I like her as a character. I have a lot of different opinions about Nodcry as a region, and I am sure everybody also has their own opinions. I'm a fan of the characters, but like that's just me. Whitewashed. Her ass got whitewashed. Ugh. Every time I see like brown Nefer fan art, I fucking fall to my knees. Fall to my knees in fucking Walmart, and I'm like, what could have been? The beauty that could have been. Favorite White Maru character. Brown lesbian Nefer. What could have been? I mean, they didn't take away the lesbian. She still is very much a lesbian, but what fucking could have been? And actually, like, I know they've done beauty marks before, but for some reason, Nefer is like the first character where I'm like, I like this beauty mark a lot. I think she's neat. I just think fucking Nefer is better Yelan. Why is that catalyst so huge? Is it so huge? Or is Nefer just small? I think Nefer might just be small. It looks like she's kind of scaled incorrectly. Hold on. This looks bigger. That is way bigger than it fucking exists on her in-game. What the hell? Why is this so much bigger? Is this the same with... It doesn't seem to be the same with Lauma. No, actually it is kind of bigger. Alright, maybe that just is how it is on every character. Pondering the orb increases its size. Shaska's shoulder beauty mark underrated. What? Oh, you're so fucking right. You're so goddamn right. Underrated. I rescind what I have said about Nefer. This is the second beauty mark where I'm like, they popped off with that one. They knew what the fuck they were doing. I just generally think, like, they feel kind of lazy to me. I mean, just the name alone, it's like, beauty mark. This indicates this character is sassy and attractive. But I don't know why I like it more on Nefer. I feel like maybe I just feel like she earned it. And Shaska's fucking insane, so it's okay that she has one because it's not meant to represent what it usually means. So it's funny that it's not on her face. Flopska Truther. That beauty mark. Hello. Hello. Tempting me to... I can't mod. If I wasn't a fucking content creator, I might have modded my game. Just to make the characters look better. What am I fucking doing? I should be testing damage, right? I'm stalling and waiting for my resin to refresh so I can get enough fucking Mora. Has a voice line when opening it just where she says, ooh, shiny. She indeed was raised by birds. I love her. She's such a fucking goblin. Like, Shaska is really one of the ultimate characters where I'm like, damn, I wish I liked you as a, like, I wish I liked her as a unit. Because there are units that I probably would enjoy if I got them and I played them. Like, Veresa, I think, is definitely a unit that I would enjoy and get value out of. But I don't really have plans of pulling her because it's just like, thinking of spending resources on her, I'm like, with that context, I don't really want her on my account. I think Shaska is like the ultimate unit where I'm like, I don't give a fuck at all about your kit, but I love her as a character, and I would just like to have her to fucking hang out with her. She's so funny. She's so funny mostly because you wouldn't expect that she's funny. She is not a funny character at all, especially in the Archon Quest, and she takes herself very, very seriously, but she's fucking hilarious. And I love her. She's the queen of camp. I think she whoops Moika's ass in the camp department, but I also have been forgiving Moika because of that, because I just have been watching her from like a camp perspective. And like, if you treat Moika like she's on fucking Drag Race, then alright. I like this character design a lot more now. I'm afraid of Harrowfruit? What? What? Haha funnies? What happened? Horrifying. SFA, what are you doing to my chat? What's going on? Moika is camp for real? Yeah, no, she is. And I probably have been shitting on her a lot, way too much. I'm meaner to her than she deserves. But also, it is funny to hate on her. Like, it's kind of funnier to hate on her with that context. Because they all hate each other. So now I'm just partaking in the culture. I'm trying to be an Electro DPS, just fucking laugh. I actually do admit that the horrifying joke was pretty fucking good. It's just that I don't think it translated that well into me reading it aloud over text. I definitely, the horrifying one, bring that one to a different crowd, I think. Do a different scenario. That's gonna fucking work somewhere else. I think it was just a wrong place, wrong time. Ignoring her dead sister was low-key queen behavior. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the type of shade that fucking queens partake in. So, I mean, Natlan in general, I think, is just way better if you are like, it's camp. It's all camp. That's the point of it. Because it is. It really fucking is. Whether they were trying to or not, it is camp. Because they went so hard with it in one direction. Skirk isn't camp. You're so fucking out of place with this region. You can tell that you are not designed this year. Moika is the only character with booty the only character? I feel like I've heard that before, and I haven't seen it because I do not play her. I do not own her, and I do not play her. That's fucking insane, though. I want to get Mora. I should probably just, like... There are a million fucking ways to get Mora. I want to do the Archon quest because that I want to do on my own. Should I just spam through world quests or something? Should I just do that? Because I just need 100 more. 100k more of them. The cloth physics on the mannequins. It's wild. No, I haven't. I haven't spent that much time with the mannequins. I did most of my stuff looking at them on stream yesterday. And then... The mannequins. Hello.
As you wish.
Oh my god, oh my god, I can't get over my fucking mannequin. She's adorable. I love her. You have never met a girl this sleepy. You have no idea. You could not possibly comprehend a girl this sleepy. 500 wasp, there she is. Like, even if I never fucking play the UGC mode ever again, I'm at least happy that I get to have my funny little custom character, and I get to put her on my teams with characters that I like. Almost same mannequin design as me. That's not crazy considering there's only like 5 options right now, but I am going to customize the shit out of her. I want to play the UGC mode just so I can fucking dress her up and make her all pretty. So I can get more unlockables. Like, I've already found some stuff that I want to customize with her. Don't guys, don't distract me. I might become a fucking UGC content creator just because I want to make a pretty character in my favorite game. UGC gacha is so bad. It kind of is, but I divorce myself from it. All gacha is bad. I will always suffer when I'm wishing, so I never expect anything good. So wild they added Roblox to Genshin Impact. I'm happy with it. Why not? I mean, it's not adding anything negative to the game unless you consider 2 extra hours of maintenance time to really be that negative. At the worst, you can just ignore it. But I think it's pretty neat. And you get a free character, and you get some free wishes to make up for that. So I kind of wanted to do the mode so I could level this fucking character up and maybe actually do some testing things with her. But, no, I have not looked at the mannequins that much. And now I fear that Nefer might distract me a little bit from looking at the mannequins a little bit more. We love 500 wasps. I was thinking of adding, because I realized you can only change their names once. I thought it was going to be like an account moment where you can just change your names whenever they want. So I have to really consider. I don't like... I named my male mannequin Glorbo because I didn't know what fucking else I wanted to name him. And I put him in skinny jeans because I think he looks stupid and funny. But I need to rename him because I don't like Glorbo. And I think what I'm going to do when I rename 500 Wasps is I think I'm going to add an underscore or a dash to her name. Because I am going to go fucking insane if I only use the male one and the female one is in my inventory forever. Gadget or key item to change their names? Yeah, it's right here. But you can only do it once. You can only do it once. Oats and then do one worse Oats. Without knowing I only get one rename. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know I was only getting it one rename. And I'm happy with 500 Wasps, and I'm going to stick with it and only add probably a hyphen. So the space is clear. But I don't know what I'm going to make the male mannequin. Name my male Vagus after the nerve that connects to the brain, and the heart Cordia after the suffix for heart. You're out here like making fucking intelligent decisions. You're saying things that make sense. I thought it would be funny if I made a tired and pretty girl and I named her 500 Wasps and said that she was 500 Wasps pretending to be a human. Do you want to play UGC with us? I do, but I do want to do a few Nefer things first. And I don't want this stream to go that long because I didn't really plan to have a stream today. What's the lore behind that name? It's funny. There's never any fucking lore. You guys are always like, what's the meaning behind the team names? And I'm like, the meaning is I think that would be funny. Some of them, I guess, have a few reasons, like Motherplane and the Cuntagon are indeed two teams that only make sense within the context of each other. And like Badger Squad only makes sense in the context of Badger. But for the most part, they don't fucking mean anything. Anyways, yeah, I'm focusing in on Nefer. How do I get some Mora? Guys, what are fast ways to farm Mora? I was doing some artifact routing earlier because I was leveling some stuff on Flynn's. Guys, my ratio on Flynn's, I have a perfect ratio on Flynn's. I have a 100% crit ratio. I have 100% crit. It's only 211 crit damage, so it's way lower than I wish it would be, but on my Flynn's build, I now finally have 100% crit rate. And I'm only overcapping by, I think, by like 0.2%. Nefer's stolen some of his artifacts, so I can't full off the show. Full off? Show off the full thing now. I can't full off the show thing. But look at that, 70.2. Are you proud of me, guys? She mother planes on my Cuntagon till yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You got Nefer now too? Yes, I was lying to everybody. I was gaslighting everybody. It was too funny. It was too good of a bit. Nefer is here. No, right now. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of that. I started on that route today. And I think I got a little bit through the town before I got everything I needed. So I actually, wait, no. I finished the town and then I go over here. I have a few other spots marked that I found myself. Nefer here. She's Nefer coming home. And guys, here's the travel mechanic. Extend the, what? Okay. She did the charge attack because I had a Lunar Bloom. Oh, and if I keep holding the button, she just goes right back into dash. So I guess, yeah, the idea is that you just use it when she's in skill. So it's a slightly slower, but it consumes less stamina dash. That's like some real 4-star ass traversal. That's some fucking like I know grappling hook traversal type shit. Like her wife is over here going, oh okay, oh.
Oh, Forest.
Oh,
take
all
my
right.
broken crown.
Her beautiful, lovely wife is over here going, I'm just gonna fucking whenever I want. I'm just gonna get a double jump and run around at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And her ass is like, okay, let me fucking make my ass down to the grocery store. Hold on, guys. I think I forgot my phone inside. I ran out of stamina, so I can't do the joke. I gotta go back in, guys. I forgot my phone. Why do they do her so fucking dirty with that? Are you gonna beat my ass, funny man? There we go. Co-op pop-up changed. I saw that it did for UGC. I didn't know that it did for. Please don't hit me! Don't hit me! That is exactly what I asked you not to do, dude. But don't worry, Nefer saw this coming. Nefer saw this coming. I never could have seen that coming. That's what she said, right? I'm not making a shitty fucking lame joke for no reason. That's what she said, right?
The riddle I saw.
Nefer would have seen that coming. Can I get a what chat? Can I get a what chat? What else did she say? Sansa time is a little bit funny.
A grain of truth. A mere drop in the ocean.
Okay. This is fucking God. I just realized this is what happened to Mummy Girl. Mummy Girl got fucking ripped up and her remains were scattered across time and they got split into fucking Nefer and Sethos. Jesus Christ, guys. This is the Mummy Girl team. Do you guys have any idea what I'm talking about?
Cool.
Do you guys have any idea what I'm talking about? Yes, yeah. Yumiko knows. Yumiko knows. It's the fucking Mummy Girl team. We finally manifested it. So for those who don't know, back in Sumeru, when it originally came out, there was leaks of a character that got pushed into Fontaine. She fucking... I'm on it right now. Nobody say anything funny. I don't want to miss it. Oh no, I can't tell my fucking story. There were rumors it wasn't really just rumors. There were like some leaks that like Koyo had planned to make a character of this nature. And you know, they reused their character concepts. I talked about like I can see fucking Risley has been ripped in half and split into Flynn's and Varka. He has the fucking sad reserved boy who killed his parents in Flynn's and fucking jock boy who flirts with everybody around him in Varka. And also physical polearm Risley leaks got I feel reworked into Flynn's. But anyways, there were leaks of a Geo like mummy style character from the Sumeru desert that I believe would use a bow and was a kind of DPS style character. And from what I could tell, a lot of the original leaks, like, it kind of just got reworked into Sethos. Sethos is obviously, he's a desert character. He came out in Fontaine, which Mummy Girl was rumored to have been delayed until Fontaine. He is a fucking bow character, which she was said to have been a bow character. I think I remember that because I was like, wow, we'll have another bow character, another Geo bow character after fucking Goro. And we still don't have one. Goro is still the only Geo bow character. But yeah, I feel Sethos got, like, for kit wise, a lot of his stuff got recycled from Mummy Girl, and I think some of the aesthetic stuff from got recycled into Nefer. This is just speculation. I'm going completely off of absolutely nothing here, but I am fucking headcanoning that this is the Mummy Girl team. I am manifesting the Mummy Girl team. Risley has been split in half. Yes, by me. I did it. Whole ass leaked drawings of Mummy Girl? Yes. Oh yeah, that's why I remember it more than other leaks. We never got like a full kit with like numbers. I think we mostly just got like design documents. But Mummy Girl was very real. Headcanon Sethos is trans. True. That's why he has the long hair. Because he had it when he was a... I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't speak it like that. I shouldn't speak it like that. He had it pre-transition and he still likes it. New headcanon. Trans mask Sethos. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You've just altered my life. Let's keep farming artifacts. Where are some more? This is a place, but I don't really love going there. There might be more places in the island I'm forgetting, but I think I hit everywhere here. Yeah, I did. The Electro Sumeru girl. So just 300 Ross to Hydra for extra HP. True. Should have done that. Last one was Hydro? What are we talking about? The last, what, darker skinned character was Hydro? Eons? Oh wait, Aether. Gotta be Aether. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. I'm completely lost. Leaks for Mummy Girl? Oh, the last Hydro. She got leaks for Hydro? I didn't fucking remember that. I only ever remembered Electro and Geo. I remembered it being Geo and getting changed to Electro. And I was like, oh wow, no. I still think they fucking, I still think that they, I've completely forgotten exactly what I was going to say. I think that they wasted, or not they wasted it because they haven't used the concept yet, but I think the concept of a sand Geo character is very, very cool. I am very interested in them doing like something, a Geo character that like aesthetically takes notes from sand. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff you could do around their kit, around their animations, around them as a character. Kind of understanding sand as a fucking rock. And so that was, you know, my original thoughts when Mummy Girl existed and she was said to be Geo. I was like, oh wow, like powers to control sand? That sounds fucking sick as hell. But now Nefer has come out and she's the first character who won't shut the fuck up about sand, and she's Dendro. Stream thumbnail bugged. It's gray no matter how much I refresh the page. Oh, well, it's funny. It's funny. It's just the screenshot that I got of me getting Nefer. Nefer, my commune isn't home. Hold on, sweetheart. Daddy's home. Nefer would be the type of motherfucker to say daddy's home. Oh god, I like her. I like her. I do love the Yuri. I was even talking about last night. I was like, oh, we love Yuri here. We need to have the Yuri come together. I can't believe I fucking baited you guys as hard as I did. I'm so proud. I am so unbelievably proud of myself. Get over here. Oh my god, what is going on? I can't stay for stream. I have to do more job stuff. Oh, I hope it's good. Fuck you for lying to us. Alright, see you, Randy Vico. No one, let's see. Lolly cosplay. Fuck yeah. Hard liquor doesn't count as a cosplay. Can I scrap any of my existing this stuff? Oh my god, I have no artifacts. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord, it's over for me. I'm fucking opening my wallet and a fly comes out. I need... Is there a way I can get... Is there any, like, temporary content that I could do that would be fast, that would get me some Mora? Is there anything I'm forgetting about? I don't fucking think so. I almost have Hutao C1. Should Mora, you can get free 100k with Nefer in her room. Really? That fucking rocks. I don't know if you're lying to me, but that's awesome if it's true. Where is the curatorium? There we go. Teapot? Oh, yeah, you're so fucking right. Teapot. I also need to do some... When are they releasing the Nodcry gift sets? I need to check my gift sets and see if I have anybody that I've forgotten about. I think since I last checked... Did I do Nilu's? I think I did Nilu's. I did do Mualani's. And since then, we've only gotten Nodcry units, and they wouldn't have gift sets. Also, I can't fucking take this. I can't fucking take this.
Take heart.
I can't fucking take it anymore. Oh wow, really? Hmm. Already geared. Oh, because I play her with Nilu. Because I play her with Nilu and Llama! She still can't be revived. There is an exclusive chest. That's kind of fucked up. That you need to pull a limited character to get a chest. If that is true. Or maybe it's not an actual limited chest and this person is misinformed. Do I have to like sit down here or something? What is the condition? The colors in this place are so weird. I was so thrown off yesterday when I was logging into people's accounts and I was like, where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? What is this place? Because I mostly have it like memorized. My image of it is from here. And the colors in this room are very different, especially from like, even if going from this angle, it feels like they're very different colored. Oh, we've got a link. We've got a chat link. In a corner, we have a prompt that says open it and take a look. What the fuck? It's boxes that look like this in a corner somewhere. Like none of these things look familiar in the picture that I'm looking at on the Reddit. Oh wait, do I go in here? Can I go in here? No. Where the fuck is this? I'm scanning because I am assuming that. Hello? What? Why is that being highlighted? I'm expecting the chest to be highlighted if it's interactable, but maybe it's not. Bloom with 50 EM build. What? 50 EM? Who has 50 EM? I don't know who has 50 EM. Start stand-in shift? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Why is Paimon? Why the fuck is Paimon looking at me like this? Why is she so smug? Whoa, Paimon be upon ye. That's why this is so fucking funny to me. Why is Paimon woeing upon me? Why is she throwing a fucking rat at me? Why is that hand so well drawn? That's what I'm saying. What is this doing here? What the fuck? Okay, I don't need to read any of this. Dumb robot, shut up, Yoda. You don't fucking know anything. You don't know shit. Why? That's a wonderful feature. So you coming in now? Please, please, just help me. Please, please, please. It's like a please themed wallpaper. Guess we just wait here. What happened? I didn't pay attention. After a short while, a customer walks in. What? Hi. Hi, Chevy. What are you doing in Nogcry? You just scouted a location for the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol to conduct special training. Patrol is always trained in Fontaine. It's far too routine. Okay, cool, great. Yeah, you're visiting because you needed a reason to fucking leave your nation so that we could talk to you in the current content. Sorry, Chevy. I don't think you're an interesting character. You're an interesting unit. You're a boring character. So can you just stand here and fucking get infinite people coming in and talk to them? That's kind of awesome. That's kind of sick as fuck. This door, it's locked behind the Archon quest. Oh fucking god, I can't get it. I can't get it. I can't get it. I'm just going to teapot. I'm just going to teapot. Oh, and I need to put Nefer in teapot now. I need to put Nefer in teapot now. I'm still getting friendship. Who's not getting friendship anymore? I think I actually have a space though. Yeah, Nefer, you can just stand in a field by yourself if you want.
This realm.
You can just stand in a field by yourself. Wow. Yeah, so I spent all my my realm currency today on books. There we go. 10,000 more. 10,000 more. Trevor, Shaska, and Clarence are so funny to me because everyone is using melee weapons or magic and they have just guns. Why are we leaving out Navia? Why is Navia being kicked out of the club? And Aoife. Remember Chaska and not Aoife. It was crazy. Going up. I don't think I can do anything else here. Actually, hold on. I can check. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to check my gift sets. Because they haven't added the non-cry ones yet. As far as I can tell. And Mualani I've already claimed, right? Where's Mualani's stuff? Chaska. Kniech. Oh, wait, I haven't? Oh, shit. I'm such a fake fan, guys. I haven't even done the Mualani gift sets. With every character, which are you the most proud of? I'm proud of my level 40 Nefer. Because I successfully gaslighted people, and I think that's really funny. Do I just do... I think I might just do some... There's like a world quest over here that I still need to do. And I might be able to just like do some exploration while I do that. So I think I just... Where are you, friend? You. Hold on, hold on. I have to Nefer dash over to him. This was very necessary. No reaction is boring. I maintain that no reactions is boring, but there is more to Nefer than no reactions. Are you beating the sheep badgers? I'm petting them. They like it. What? Sorry to bother you, buddy. What are you doing here? Tell me what you're doing. Give me a quest. Give me a quest. Dorsal Fin might be mad at me. Ooh, wait. I should wait until she's streaming if she does stream so I can raid into her and be like, haha. Haha, funny. I spread misinformation. I just accidentally closed fucking my management on like my ability to see Twitch. What does she ascend with? She ascends with the moon pearl things, right? Yeah, these. I need to collect some more of those. And don't kick the old man. He doesn't enjoy it like we do. Did you go into the cave? No. Can I just walk straight in? If I bust down this door? Kuvaki mode. Let me break it, please. I need to be red mode to break it. Where's red mode? Where do I red mode? Hello, friend. What are you doing over here? I don't really want to fight you with Nefer. Lunar Bloom is a reaction for a reason, so you can't abuse aggravate. Can't abuse aggravate? What does that have to do with aggravate? How does it interfere with aggravate at all? She does abuse aggravate, I think, in a few of her teams. Like, people are running with Kuki last slot. I know Kuki. Because Kuki heals and gets a little bit of extra value by letting aggravate happen. Spread? No, I mean, yeah, she's a Dendra unit, so she would use the spread part of the reaction, but I got what you were saying. Like, she gets value out of spread. Lunar Bloom doesn't replace the ability to trigger spread. Where the fuck is Kuki anyways?
Wait for my signal.
So, what? Because she has regular Dendra damage portions of her damage that just happen automatically if you, like, as you're playing her. Even though she does majority lunar charge damage, she's like Flynn's in the sense that, like, you're going to be hitting a little bit with lunar reaction damage, and making that non-lunar reaction damage a little bit better is sometimes worth it. Like, that's why even in Flynn's teams, Auron's best set is still Scroll, because not only does it buff himself and it contributes what damage he contributes, but, like, it's a larger buff than he would be, even though Flynn's main source of damage doesn't use damage bonus, it's a larger buff than he could provide to any other stats, and Flynn's is lacking so much damage bonus that, like, improving his normal attack damage a tiny bit is more impactful than investing more into the stats that are already really, really well built. Can't react because she's not damaging by reaction by itself. Well, she is doing... She does do a little bit of dendro damage by herself. This portion of the damage, the Phantasm Performance, the parentheses Nefer damage, this is regular dendro damage. And she needs to do at least the first hit of her charge attack to get the 3 hits of the lunar charge damage. So this damage can't spread, but this damage can spread. And, of course, the damage from her skill, that's normal dendro damage, and the damage from her burst, and the dendro damage from her normal attacks. That can all freaking spread. And then she's already building a fuckload of EM and crit, which is the stats that spread is already built for, so you can pretty much just get free value by including an Electro unit in her team. Not like great value, that's why she doesn't have a fantastic last slot, because it's just a little bit of extra damage. It's like, I think 5k DPS is what it accounts for in her better teams. 50 motion value, yeah, I mean, here's the thing, is that spread does not, it doesn't care about your base motion value, so that motion value being low doesn't fucking matter. It just matters that it is dendro damage and it can spread. And she's building a shitload of EM, so her spread procs are actually going to be pretty meaningful. And I think I would assume it has no ICD. So she is getting a spread on every one of those hits. And it also is a talent that levels up in tandem with her main source of damage, so it's like the scaling is low, but it'll get a little bit better, I guess. Not even a day and you already folded for Nefer? I folded for Nefer before she came out. I just lied to you guys. I just fucking lied to you guys. As the beta went on and as I found out more and more things about her, I was interested in her, but I was like, what if I do the thing that I did with Flynn's and I just keep the fucking bid up? And I see if I am rewarded, and I was rewarded with an early Nefer. And also it was funny. And also it was a funny bit. Scammer. Scammer, no scamming. So yeah, I need to be red mode so I can break all these blocks. Is there another cave around here? Or no, this guy makes me go red mode. You friend. Oh no, he doesn't. Do you make me go red mode? You're blue mode. I don't want blue, I want red. Magnets. You're red. The little accents on them are their color. Okay, I get it now. It's where the ghosts were? Oh, okay, cool. That maybe would have been an indicator. Maybe 2 little ghosts standing on the edge of a fucking island would have been an indicator that something is there. That sugar, that's the quest? Oh my god, I can't believe I fucking... I'm seeing all the messages in Twitch chat that I just missed. I was talking about Nefer, so it was okay. I was stalling on purpose. I swear to god. It also sucks that we only have 1 unit so far that I actually can mine rocks easily, because I know, like, yeah, technically you can use the Kuvaki power to mine the rocks, but no, you can't. That should take so long. I want to hit the rocks and them to break. Great. Kind of upset with the fact that her charge attacks doesn't use actual stamina. Imagine how Barbara... Well, here's the thing, is that, like, that's just kind of what they have to do to make characters work. Because if her charge attack did consume stamina, and, how much does it regularly consume? Okay, so this one never does. It's usually 50 cost. Oh, no, it's usually 75. Oh, that's why. Okay, that fucked me up, because I was like, I thought she gets a special charge attack, so, like, and it only doesn't consume stamina if it consumes Verdant Dew, even though she doesn't get access to it. And if it doesn't consume Verdant Dew, I would still think that it has a stamina cost. And it does have a stamina cost, but for some reason it's in her fucking normal attack multipliers of 25. Your max stamina is 240. So doing 6 charge attacks, which is what she does throughout her rotation, is 75, 150. You only have 90 stamina left for all your dodges, and that also means that you can't do dash cancels. So while that is, like, theoretically, like, making her consume stamina, and she also could have consumed less stamina. I'll be fair, but my point to this is all like either the character. Those types of passives, characters that have those types of passives, they generally don't do enough in the team to like warrant their inclusion on that alone. Or if a stamina reduction would be really impactful, their stamina reduction isn't enough. Because like Nefer, if her charge attacks didn't consume stamina and you still wanted to do dash cancels on her, that's 6 25 stamina charge attacks and 6 dashes. You do not have the stamina for that, and an 8% stamina reduction, or even a 15% stamina reduction, is not going to give you the stamina for that. You're going to need like a 30% stamina reduction. So like, I want them to, if they do stuff around stamina stuff, number one, the main reason that I am against it is that, I keep saying number one, and then I don't make 1 point, I make 5. But the main reason I'm kind of against it is I think it would be too much. It would be kind of in line with their current design philosophy with units. It would be making another unit feel bad so that another unit giving a stat feels good. It would be making a unit consume a lot of stamina so they feel bad so that another unit who gives a lot of stamina consumption reduction would make them feel good. So I am kind of maybe I would like to see them do something interesting with it, but I feel like it would have to not be with one specific character. It would have to be like a generic kind of more broad buffer that is functional with units that consume stamina and maybe want to be able to do dash cancels and things so that they can have more comfortable or faster rotations. I don't fucking know. It could make Hu Tao maybe a lot more interesting without C1, but I don't know, Hu Tao is not that interesting anymore regardless. It could be interesting, but I would not want to see it in the current kind of design structure that they have, where they are clearly making units to work with each other, because it fits too well into that archetype. I would want to see a more Durin type unit, where they're a generalist support. And to be clear, I do think that Durin is going to get a specialist support, or not like a dedicated specialist support that is supposed to be played with him, but a support that makes his carry playstyle a lot better. But at a baseline, his supportive playstyle is a very generalist support. The Alice in question, I'm thinking Alice, Nicole, one of them are gonna work particularly well with Durin and make his on-field playstyle a lot more compelling. Because right now the on-field numbers just are not good enough to really warrant making him an on-fielder in the kind of, with the current Genshin teams that we have. He would need a more kind of synergistic support to reach that level. C1 Yo-Yo is kind of unique. Not that much for use. Yeah. If Nefer did consume stamina, then yeah, Yo-Yo would be a bit more of a consideration, but also everybody else would be a lot less of a consideration, and Nefer would feel like shit, is kind of the downside of it. If you've ever tried playing, if you try to do dodging on C0 Hu Tao, doing your jump cancel, or even any Hu Tao really. No. It is C1 Hu Tao. I'm fucking losing my mind. If you try to dodge, if you're playing C0 Hu Tao, you know how bad that can feel with how little stamina she can have. Same if you have a C0 Risley, because he does charge attack spam, and that charge attack uses stamina. In general, I just prefer units don't consume a lot of stamina in the first place. Because the making them consume less just feels like a band-aid for a bad, it's a way to balance a unit for sure, but I generally think it is an unhealthy one. I don't know how to word it. Pro Max Escoffier. Oh, yeah. Come on. Boom. Surely. Oh. Where are we going? Surely Nicole will be Pro Max Escoffier. Doesn't need to be on field. I think of him more like an. Durin's Provost Escoffier? He doesn't need to be on field? No, he doesn't need to be on field. But I'm saying that, like, he is already good as an off fielder. I'm pulling Durin. I fucking love Durin. I think Durin's an awesome design. He is a really solid generalist support, and he numerically, like, is not that crazy. His application isn't great. His shred isn't great. But he does okay damage, and he can function in a lot of different places because he doesn't ask very much of his teams. But what I'm saying right now is, like, I think his supportive playstyle is pretty, like, on track for meta stuff, but I think his carry playstyle is lagging behind a little bit, and I think they're going to try to sell another unit to, you know, they're going to try to sell another unit to people who want to use Durin as a carry. They're giving him an on-field playstyle that isn't that great, and then they're giving him two separate playstyles that one of them is kind of significantly better than the other. And then I think later down the line, they're going to fill the other one in. Let me in. Get like Fischl where you can slot him in a lot of teams and be okay. Yeah, exactly. And he's going to make Fischl even more like that. Because he's gonna be a good support that works well with her. Because something I've been talking about, and I have been talking so much about why I like Shilonen, especially recently when I've been doing overvape stuff with Anefa. The reason I like using Shilonen is there are just not like, you can't fucking get a setup. You can't get swirl setups in overvape Anefa teams for all the elements that are dealing damage. Which is usually mostly just Pyro and Electro. Sometimes it's Hydro, but you're not getting a fucking Anemo swirl setup for that. So I've been using Shilonen because she just shreds reds, no questions asked. No, not you. I need a quick setup to just like do an example team that I've been thinking of. Let's do the Yelan. Or no. Let's do Farina Hutao. Fuck it. I'm overthinking. Let's just do Farina Hutao so we can have this here. You're never getting a swirl setup in this team that gets you a Pyro swirl and an Electro swirl. So that's why I use Shilonen. Durin is basically like he is going to be the Red Shredder in that team. Your Pyro slot will be the Red Shredder, and he's going to open up so much more. Not only obviously for overvape, for so much goofy stuff, but there are so many fucking teams that I have where like getting proper Res Shred setups is so fucking hard. And a lot of other teams have gotten proper Res Shredders, like not Escoffier. Freeze teams are unbelievably fucking easy to get your swirl setups for. But like Shilonen has helped with a lot of that stuff. Fucking Lauma shredding res is a very nice convenient thing, and also Hydro res obviously. And Durin is going to provide a Pyro option. Like, not only is he going to be a unit that can deal a decent amount of damage in that team and be a Pyro player, but he can also passively do a little bit of supportive stuff by shredding res. Anyways, I fucking love Durin. Shilonen is getting kicked in the ribs again. He is not Red Emily at all. He is nothing like Emily. He's way more like a Shilonen. There are two types of units. There are three types of units. There is Sethos, there is Emily, and there is Shilonen. If your unit is any different type of unit other than those three, no, it's not. You're wrong. Okay, what do I do here? How do I get through here? I forget where I am. Oh. Razor getting a Gomping level of CV buff in his C6. That is indeed happening. I mean, it's Razor, so it's like acceptable, and he's not going to be stupid with it. I'm just happy for him. I'm really honestly just fucking happy for him. He's still going to be worse than almost every Electro carry. It's not every single Electro carry anymore. I think, who's better now? I think he's probably better than Keqing now. Unfortunately, he probably is going to be better than Sino. Unfortunately, I think he is just going to be better than Sino. Raiden, I still think, has the utility over him. Same with Miko. But Keqing's getting her ass beat. Sino is getting his ass beat. Sethos is maybe getting his ass beat. But I don't know. That one I'm up in the air about. Stronger than Raiden DPS? I know he's stronger than Raiden DPS, but it's for the like Raiden provides a few other things that Razor does not. Raiden has some utility shit that I think she. I mean, obviously at raw DPS level she is worse than him, but I would still consider her the better unit. I don't think that is very controversial. Raiden Chevy against Electro Hyros bosses with the release of Durin. Don't rub it in my face. What am I doing here? Oh. It's timed. Alright, it's just timed. Oh, it's all timed. I didn't realize that there were two there. I didn't see that second one behind the first. Maybe I could have gotten through that if I did the Nefer run. Maybe I should have done the Nefer run, guys. I'm gonna use this as much as fucking possible. This run is so goddamn stupid. Why is this here, man? I have errands to run. Hold on, guys. I'm very busy. I'm a very important person with very important things to do. Oh. Statue, there are 3 wolves. Playing suggestions during a co-op domain. Preach the Durin gospel on your behalf. Oh, thank you so much. I generally don't think he's going to be a good unit for a ton of people. I think he's a perfect unit for me. I think he's a fucking perfect unit for me. He's just what I've been looking for in a pyro unit for a very long time. I mean, not really. He's not what I've been looking for. I've been very happy with my power options, but like with the direction that the game is going in terms of power creep, it's like this is the kind of unit that I want to be able to keep up with the meta stuff. If I'm going to be keeping up with meta stuff, it's going to be stuff that I enjoy. I'm not going to be fucking getting characters that I don't like. Like Nefer, guys. Like Nefer. I don't like Nefer at all, and I will not be getting her. And fucking Durin just I like him. I like him. Please don't do that. Weed smoking girlfriend time. Fuck! You guys didn't get to see the animation. Because I was too close to him or something. I was too close to a wall or some shit. Thank you, thank you. Delicious, delicious. And then is there Oculi up there? Where you going, guys? Where are we going? Fark will have a possibility to be a double kit character as a main DV. Oh, like Durin. Yeah. There's a possibility. I wouldn't expect it to happen so soon after Durin. Durin's constellations also seem a bit nutty. They do, yeah. I'm not a math person, but Durin's constellations seem fucking insane. He seems like he scales disgustingly with investment. I haven't looked at his weapon, but I've also heard that that's okay. It's just kind of in line with the rest of his kit, right? Like buffing in the white flame dragon form and more damage in the black flame dragon form. Boom. Oh. I'm supposed to carry this somewhere else. Probably where the map is telling me to go. Really hope that Nicole on field so I can put her in Abyss girls team. You can make her on field. Cause like, I'm gonna say there's a good 80% chance that she's a catalyst unit. It's possible she'll be like a sword or a polearm. But, oh wait, this is back the way I fucking came from. Wait, no, is it? I'm tracking a completely different quest is what the issue is. This is what happens when you are half paying attention to the game, half fucking reading chat. Love it. So yeah, I'm going to assume that she's a catalyst unit, and that means that you can on-field her as a Durin driver, as like Mona. Mona's getting buffs to basically be a Durin driver. And you will probably be able to use Nicole in a similar context. There's no hints for this quest? Just the 5th row Ox quest? Okay. That is... that... Thank you for aiding my understanding of this quest. It's just another throw rocks quest. I know exactly what I need to
You
do
are
now.
lucky. It
I like the throw rocks quest. Those were a good series of world quests. Not nearly as good as any of the other world quests that have happened so far, but we're still only in the, well, now second version of Nod Cry, so I will definitely give them time to ramp things up. But I have very much been enjoying the world quests so far. Surprise, surprise, the world quests are the best content again. Who could have fucking guessed? Who would have guessed? Jim, can I bet 100 on the world quests being the only worthwhile story content in Genshin Impact for another year? You've won another gazillion dollars because that's what happens every fucking year. Ayato getting bullied out of his last team. Yeah, now we're actually finally getting dedicated driver units. They started fucking running out of ideas and they were like, fuck. Maybe we actually just need to make Sucrose but slightly better in one of her teams. And now they're just, they can't get enough of it. They're doing it to Mona, they're gonna do it to Nicole. I don't know why I'm so set on Nicole being the one that's the support. I think it's just that she's a different element. She is probably cryo, and he might be able to do some melt stuff with her. I'm thinking mostly as like an off-fielder DPS. I think his on-field playstyle will still have too much pyro application to get any consistent melting unless she has like insane front-loaded application, like a kind of Charlotte type situation. But it's possible. It's entirely possible that that's how they balance it, because like they already have the kind of dynamic of Mawika and Seat Lali, so they have busted characters if a character applies pyro slowly, but they don't have busted characters if a character applies pyro quickly. Is there gonna be, are we gonna get a fucking, imagine like 2 years down the line we get a melt support that allows Hu Tao to like melt all of her fucking damage, react all of her pyro damage. Jesus Christ. I mean, she still wouldn't be better than Mawika, I don't know, but she'd be like Arlecchino level. We can get up there. Probably, actually no, she would be better than Arlecchino. She could melt all of her fucking damage. So IV2, this fast, I will go nuts. I'm really sorry to tell you that we have already gotten a Seat Lali V2. She's fucking right here. She's standing right in front of you. In fact, I would maybe argue that Lauma is better than Seat Lali, because Seat Lali, like, you need the stupid units on your account that she enables. Like, you need the busted pyro DPSs that can fucking make use of the buffs that she gives. Whereas Lauma, you can just kind of throw her in a team, in a Hyperbloom team with a bunch of 4-stars, and she'll do great on her own. Lauma is kind of fucking ridiculous. I don't know if you guys got this, but the fact that she is just like Seat Lali again, except she's a little bit easier and she has more buffs. Like, the fact that she has the same thing that Seat Lali does, where if you fucking, I mean, Seat Lali has a reaction requirement, but if you hit an enemy with their skill, they shred resistance. The fact that she just gets 5% more shred than fucking Seat Lali should kind of tell you what you need to know. We're doing this again, but more. More numbers this time. Go picks up Lauma, but a literal off-field cryo applier Seat Lali, but better. No, I'm not saying it would be a literal off-field Seat Lali, but better. I'm saying like actually like a more Charlotte type unit where you have a condensed, like it's really strong cryo application, but it's condensed. So like it's still not going to be useful for Mawika because like maybe Nicole does her, like she does a bunch of fast cryo application, but then Mawika only still gets one melt off of that. She gets her burst melt, and then maybe she gets a charge attack melted, and then all those extra instances of cryo that were applied don't matter. They only mattered for one melt. Like her uptime doesn't fucking match. The difference with Durin is that like his on-field damage, it happens pretty quickly. It's kind of quick swappy. It's just like the initial hits of his burst, and then he does a little bit more, but that continues while he's off field. He doesn't have to be on field to be dealing that follow-up damage. So that's why I'm kind of, I mean, again, see, Ollie does have a kind of similar thing where she overtakes, she has a bunch of front-loaded cryo application. Her burst, I believe, has 2 units on hit, The follow-up hit is another unit. The hit of her skill is 1 unit, and the Frostfall Storm damage is another unit. So right off the bat, she can get 5 units of cryo applied within like 1 fucking second of being on, well, more like 2 seconds, accounting for burst animation of being on field. And that was very, very intentional. It's so that you can do your setups, you can get scroll procs on her. You can use Mawika, use her skill, get a pyro aura on the enemy, use Sweet Lolly, get your scroll proc, and then be able to get a cryo aura on the enemy, so Mawika is able to start melting. She was very clearly, like, her application, I think, was very clearly designed with that intent, with making Mawika feel the best as possible. And I think that's what they would kind of, like, that is what a melt support needs to do. That is what a melt support needs to do. That's what a forward vape support would need to do, because the reaction on its own is so fucking powerful that to like match the current down the line, maybe they'll make a melt support that also does more. But keeping up with current power levels, it's like just giving comfortable access to the melt reaction is enough, because forward melt is that fucking crazy. Giving easy access, making your res shredder a bit of a damage bonus buffer and your cryo applier all in one slot, that is value enough, because melt is such a powerful reaction and our existing supports are asynergistic enough with it. See, Lolly not crowned? No. I was thinking about crowning her burst eventually, but I think that kind of time has passed. I don't play that much Sweet Lolly. Sweet Lolly has not seen a ton of use on my account. Because as I mentioned, you kind of need someone to abuse her power. She's ridiculously powerful, but you need someone that can abuse her power to really, really crank her to the fucking moon. And I just don't have those units. I don't have Arlecchino. My Gaming is C1. I don't have Mawika. Which is why I definitely think that, yeah, Llama is probably just a better... She is a Sweet Lolly level unit, but she is better. Where are the other things? Find a way to collect Kuvaki dewdrops and throw them into the central energy field. There was one over there. Where are they? Are they hidden down here? Oh wait, do they have to do with this stuff? These little guys? I imagine they have to do with these little guys. These are drawing my attention. Surprise, surprise. Visual cues are often used to convey information. Love Sweet Lolly and Mav. I do think it's cool that they balanced Sweet Lolly and Mav. Like, I mean, yeah, it's fucking... They're insanely powerful and whatever, that's scummy, and they released them on the same day and whatever, that's scummy. But I actually do really, really appreciate Mawika and Sweet Lolly from the perspective of they're not so incredibly good together. I mean, this is just me appreciating Sweet Lolly. It's not so incredibly good together because Sweet Lolly gives a gazillion, million, billion numbers. They're good together because Sweet Lolly just provides a really comfy support to let Mawika do what she wants to do. She's not giving Mawika motion value, unlike somebody I fucking know. She's just like, yeah, you can continue doing what you are already doing, but you can do it easier and better. Glance at more reserves. What crown? That's what I'm saying. So, like, am I not supposed to... I guess I'm supposed to find another one and send it over so they can all like combine into an energy gem. That's what I'm guessing. There's the other one. Hello, snail guys. Fully enables charge attack Mav. Yes, yes. Why are we mentioning this? That is a true fact. That is a true fact about Sweet Lolly. She was made to enable Mawika. You're just gonna hang out here? Is there anything I can get from interacting with that? No. I see another little wisp of light over here though. I don't know, I'm yapping. I do that all the time. If you wouldn't believe it. I'm really fucking good at that, actually. Slowly make your way over there. Oh, unfortunately, I might just have to stay default wings Nefer. Sumeru wings Nefer is beautiful, but default wings Nefer kind of slaps. Wee. Okay, so that means there's another one over there that I need to find so I can make another spirit ball, another dragon ball. Is it like... Oh, there it is. Xbox wings, though. She kind of looks like the first character that might actually fit the Xbox wings, but the Xbox wings are just so fucking ugly that it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, oh, yeah, great. It fits her fucking color scheme, but they're so fat and weird and like, I don't like them so much. I don't like them so much that I can't get past them. There's one character that I thought looked good with them. I forgot who it fucking was. I had one person on Xbox Wings, and I was like, this is acceptable, and I'll do it just to say that I have one character on Xbox Wings. Was it Tiknutty? No. It might have been some Dendro character. Naida? No. I think Naida is also on the Sumeru Wings. Yeah, those look way too fucking good on her. They fit way too well. That's too, like, deep green. That's too deep green. How did this happen? I'm funny is how it happened. Was it Kanich? No. But it kind of looks... It could be okay on Kanich, I think. Appropriate for Gamer Boy. Okay. Also, yeah, sorry, I lied to everybody. I lied to everybody, and I was saying mean things about Nefer when I didn't mean them. I got distracted. There's my last energy bit that I'm going to harvest. Xbox Wings just don't suit anybody. Xbox Wings are just hideous. Quicker place on the Xbox Wings, it might tell you which character has the check mark on them. I don't think so. Is there... There isn't even... Wait, is there a... Oh, wait, I can just... Okay, alright, I didn't... That's cool. Jean. There we go. I think they actually do look pretty okay on Jean. They look pretty solid on Jean. If they're gonna match any character, it's fucking Jean. Oh, hello, I'm getting so many goddamn notifications. And the stream been going for 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna end it real soon. I'm probably just gonna ascend Nefer one last time, and I was like saying, ooh, I want to try to do some like damage testing stuff, but I did not have the resources to level her at the moment, and I was not going to be able to do any reasonable kind of damage testing things. I just kind of wanted to have an excuse to talk about her and have my funny ruse be revealed, and what happened? I got distracted again and I didn't fucking go. I didn't do the thing. I didn't do the thing. I wanted to reveal the ruse mostly. And of course show that I got Nefer because that's funny and interesting. And I could make a video about this, but I feel like this was kind of almost entirely contained to stream as a bit. So, like, probably not. I probably will just make a video about Nefer a little bit. Probably about the Nefer Sethos team, I'll do one. Which I'm kind of fucking surprised that I didn't even think about until this stream. That's a little embarrassing, because, like, what the hell? That's when I knew you were cooking something? I had to point out, I specifically... Neuro diverted my attention. I specifically, whenever I said that, I scrolled down and I was like, you see these characters? They're not going to get touched. None of these characters will be leveled for the entire patch. I was like, I need to leave out, if I get a new unit, I will level them. I need to leave that out. And now I don't have to level Cole, guys. I was like genuinely considering leveling Cole if I didn't get Nefer. But I'm gonna have to eventually anyways. God, I do like Cole, and unfortunately, like she's a solid enough option that I want to have her built so I can use her and recommend her in like kind of lower free-to-play stuff. Especially, I mean, Nefer wants a second Dendro, and Kole does that job well enough if you don't have anybody else. So she's like still is a pretty valuable unit to talk about in the kind of greater context of the game, especially because like kind of similar to Hydro, I think Dendro gets a lot of its value just from the application and not like even the consistency of its application, like the how fast it is applied or the strength of the hit that applies. Just like having the element itself is often value enough. And Kole can really benefit a lot from that. Return to the surface. Oh, and now I get these so I can blow up the rocks. I can crack the rocks. Alright, it already
We got lucky.
gives me all this
It
stuff
could've been a
automatically.
trap.
We got lucky. Could have been a trap. Okay, girl, shut up. Okay, girl, shut up. Let me in. Thank you. Free money. Now can I talk to this guy? And now does he say, wow, I'm so proud of you for fixing the island. Give me a kiss on my old man lips. I should clean my chest first. Because I'm going to piss people off if I don't clean my chest first. Dawei CEO asked their child what they want to do and decided to make that the theme of all not cry puzzles. Yeah. Someone's kid was really fucking into magnets that day in the office. Oh, and now I got the final piece of this stuff. Now that's strange. Oh, hi, Ilmari. Did you see that? The tree just lit up all of a sudden, and all these little things. Too bad they're not fish. Yeah, fucking idiot. Idiot, still don't have any fish. Fisherman, no fish. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Paimon doesn't understand how it works, but now that it's all shiny, it looks way better than when it was dull. Explain what happened earlier. Pretty hard to believe, but you got no reason to spin me a yarn. Looks like that fishing buddy of mine, that half Frostmoon Scion, was right after all. They're just remnants of the past. Whenever they sing or say, it's not going to stop us living folks from catching living fish. Okay, so he's talking about the ghosts. Did he ask me to stop the ghosts before and I ignored him? Guys fishing in the Frostmoon Scions area is the guy. That guy? I love that guy. I forgot his fucking name, but I love that guy. He's like right next to where I pulled Flynn's. He's right next to where I fucking pulled Flynn's. He's my good luck charm. So now I have, oh my god, I have, that's wonderful. The first stream that I did with Flynn's was next to this fishing guy, and the first stream that I did with Nefer was with this fishing guy. It's like poetry. It's like poetry, guys. It rhymes. Anyways, I'm gonna go hang out with this fishing guy. I'm gonna go kiss him on his fishing lips. Where are you, sir? You're out here, aren't you? He's dead. He left. I forgot. Is he just back with the Frostmoon Scions now? I miss him very dearly. Doing the Archon quest all day? I want to hold off a little bit on doing the Archon quest. But I guess I should do it for the Nefer resources. I'll get some fucking Nefer resources. What are the rewards for doing the Archon quest? Okay, it's just the same as last patch, but it's only one quest, so... It's only one character rewards. Wait. No, it's two, because this is Act 4. Okay, there are 2 Archon quests. Reprise, now available. Wait, that's what this is called? Elegy for a Faded Moonlight? What? What is Song of the Milk and Moon reprise? I'm not going to worry about that. Long-ass quest? I do expect that. I'm probably going to do it across 2 nights. Probably just do it across, yeah, one, fucking, what's it called? One first quest, one night first quest, one night second quest. I should do it today because I'm going to get spoiled about it and people are going to ask my opinion about it. So I'm going to do it, I'll do the first one today. Be prepared to fight Satan. Oh, Rarier. Dory shows up a lot. Oh, fuck yeah. Rarier, I mean, we're not getting a weekly boss until I assume next patch. And that will most likely be rarier. I think there's been some leaking stuff about it, but I'm not sure. I'm just guessing because, like, come on. It's gotta fucking happen. If rarier isn't a weekly boss next patch, or in 2 patches, they have done some serious work on the story, and they've actually made, like, unpredictable. Not to say that unpredictable is inherently good, but they've made some unpredictable twists. We claim this. We claim this. What the? Also want to check my overall sigils. When am I able to turn to my lunar sigils for fucking Mora? Please. Please, I'm so hungry. It's actually Dory who's the weekly. It's more dynamic and straight to the point than the first one. Oh, that's oxymoronic it sounds. Oh, sorry, Anefa. You're just gonna have to stay up there. I can imagine how like it easily gets to the point faster because it doesn't need to do all the introduction that the first quest did. But I'm gonna have no thoughts about it. I'm just fucking speculating on what the Archon quest might be when I could do it right now. I am going to do. How much more do I have right now? Oh, enough. That's actually surprising. I didn't think I would have. I didn't think I would have. So I'm gonna spend my last bits of resin. I'm gonna do one more boss claim. I'm gonna do one more Mora claim. And then I'm gonna end stream and I'll raid out to some, I don't know who on Twitch. I can say that Sandrone definitely loves Cacti. Undertale reference? How is this an Undertale reference? I need to remember. I don't know. I can't be fucked. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to swap in a llama and use that burst. Oh, okay. Weed smoking girlfriend time. I've been hit. Please, I must take refuge with my 2 weed smoking girlfriends. Where'd you go, man? Weed smoking girlfriend time. Oh, please don't. Please don't. I have 2 fucking healers on this team and Nefer is still gonna fall over. Weed smoking girlfriend time. For this fucking greater good of humanity. I am always gonna say that. Every single time I use that fucking burst, you can't stop me. I am always going to say weed smoking girlfriends. Cacti are the oh my god, you're right. Cacti are the most tsundere of plants. How could I forget this? Is Columbina an Archon? She's going to be the Archon level unit of the year, but she is not in lore an Archon character. She's going to be the kind of Archon stand-in. Yes, they do smoke weed. Yeah, I know, because they're fucking green. They smoke so much weed they turned green. And I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting about the 3rd weed smoking girlfriend in the party. I'm so fucking sorry. Deploy the weed, Yuri! Deploy the weed, Yuri. Where is an enemy so that I can like trigger a bloom somewhere? Can I trigger a bloom on you? I can! Give me Lunar, give me Verdant Dew, thank you very much. Look at her lovely 2 weed smoking girlfriends. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that the 3rd instance of Lunar Bloom damage is a kick from her, is it? I'm trying to look at this fucking animation here. You. Bloom. There we go. Yeah, it looks like the 3rd hit of her Lunar Bloom is her kicking. It doesn't seem like one of the shades. Anyways, that doesn't fucking matter. I don't really know why I'm like locked in on that, and I'm like, this is the most important thing in the universe, and I need to talk about this right now. Let's farm this ley line, and then let's end stream. Isn't deer pee sometimes hallucinogenic? I would imagine that deer pee has hallucinogenic properties, because generally things that you are not supposed to consume have hallucinogenic properties. Like glue. Oh, hello. Apparently I already killed these guys? Now I'm gonna go beat up another ley line so I get to play more Nefer. I'm gonna beat up another ley line so I get to play more Nefer. Oh. Can't forget that. Can't forget that. For new consumption animation looks like a revolver chamber animation? You mean like for the UI element? Ooh, let's go! Come on. That is perhaps the worst thing I could have possibly fucking gotten. Never mind. Flute and Eye of Perception exist. But it's close. It's close. I still haven't gotten that oculi over there. I'm like so weirdly behind on exploration. I'm mostly set, obviously. I have fucking 100 across, but I have like so many weird little sections that I haven't explored of the map that I should, but until fucking Hoyo puts out more exploration content, I don't need to. I don't need to. How it rotates? Oh, let me see this. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, I see what you mean. How it like the top one empties or the bottom one empties and then goes to the top. That is a clean little animation there that I appreciate. Always gotta appreciate funny little details like that, because someone had to make the time to make them. Come on. Oh, I swapped to the wrong one. Whatever. Doesn't matter. There we go. Now I'm like, my brain isn't fully registering, like when I go DPS mode and I just start dealing damage, I'm like, it is kind of the same DPS as me just like doing random bloom shit because she's not built at all. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I have to say. 6.2 also want to have exploration, so it is said so far, but also 6.2 is... No, actually no, it's definitely close enough to confirm, I think. It is not confirmed that there will be no exploration, I don't think. But I think it's very, very likely. I need to level that up. Nefer is like a dark, fucked up version of a Dendro character with evil-ass blooms. Guys, you don't understand how fucked up my reality is. You don't understand the world I live in. You don't understand how fucked up and evil the world I live in is. You see the seed of deceit? You see this seed of deceit? That's like a normal bloom core to me. That's how fucked up I am. That's how fucked up and evil I am. I drew the hamburger harmer. That's how fucked up and evil I am. Instead of the hamburger helper, I drew the hamburger harmer. Alright, I'm just looking at this fucking map, looking at the, thinking about the exploration drought. When they release evil vape, it's over. That's what Durin, his support is gonna be. He's gonna go Black Dragon mode and fucking activate evil vape. He gets a 40% damage bonus to evil vape. Nefer and Llama, the first ever units who use the food icons for their abilities? What? What do you mean food icons? I have no idea what we're talking about. Food icons for abilities. Oh, yeah, I got this. Oh, I forgot about that. I was mad about that when I found out about that passive. I was originally going to skip Nefer. And now I just realized, oh wait, I have that passive and I can fucking use it. Get the hell out of here, Hu Tao. Get the fuck out of here, Hu Tao. Yeah, no, I am recalling it. I'm just gonna set Nefer out right now. What? That was a lot of words. Was it just saying... Additionally, the head of seemingly have the ability to obtain intelligence from a variety of sources. Intelligence that certain factions of Nasha time might find extremely interesting. What does this mean? Can she read minds like Nahida? If not, I don't give a fuck. Also, imagine how much extra work if they implemented Nahida's like mind reading mechanic into every fucking NPC going forward. It would have been cool, but Jesus Christ, that's so much extra work. Seed of deceit is when I breed my homie? What the fuck are we talking about? We're just saying shit. Same passive that lets Llama talk to animal NPCs and Flynn's interact with lanterns in the wild. What? Flynn's has a passive where he interacts with lanterns in the wild? Oh. I didn't know anything about that. That's kind of cute. I knew that they did it for Anefa, where they were like, oh, she's gonna... Additionally, in Nod Cry, it seems you might be able to change Brigida's appearance. But I guess they're doing that for all the 5 stars now. They're giving them gimmick things. I didn't know she could fucking talk to animals. That's funny. Can talk to dog NPCs. There's got to be one around here. Oh. Okay. Well, there we go. Curatorium sequence characters can use their intelligence gathering abilities to gain intel from certain Nogcry residents. So, what I'm hearing is that Yehoda also has this. Flint has some quests without rewards. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Obtaining intel can unlock special dialogue options. 6 pieces of intel each week. After obtaining intel, trade it for classified information. Used to unlock new intel quests, which can, in turn, be completed to earn rewards and unlock new quests related to the Curatorium sequence characters. What the fuck? Which I think that's only going to be... so they're adding another resonance already. There's a Curatorium of sequence resonance. What the fuck? Do these give rewards? That's fucked up if these give rewards. Because I know, yeah, the point is that Yehoda's coming next patch and more people will be getting her, but like fucking even like locking them behind a limited character to making them a little earlier. I think it's awesome if they add quests that don't have rewards, but if these have rewards, I'm about to be pissed the fuck off. Because you know what this is? You know what these are? If these have rewards, if these have weekly rewards, this is what happened to the bounty system. They don't let us do weekly bounties anymore. And they're going to fucking reintroduce it, attach to a limited character, and be like, hey guys, here you go. Here's some extra stuff. If that's what this shit is, I'm losing my mind. But it also, there's a thing up here that says talent effect, so it seems like you might not need Nefer to do the quest at all. It might just be that Nefer makes the quests like easier or faster, or you can unlock them faster. I don't know. We'll see how much I hate that. We'll see how much I hate that. I'll do it and maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. There's a one by the child worker restaurant. Oh, the child worker restaurant. I swear I thought that was it. Like, yeah, one over here. No cat over there. Oh wait, can she talk to the cat? There's like a cat somewhere else in one of those holes. Oh, right here. Can she talk to the cat? What the fuck is the point? What the fuck is the point? All right, where's the child labor restaurant? or the whatever it was. I'm losing my mind. It's above me? Okay. It's above me. Don't have llama. You can't have special interaction with one. If you don't have llama, you can't even have special interaction with one Ino's anecdote. Wait, what? Which one? Because I always had llama. Hello Fatui guys. Restaurant. I don't fucking know anything. I don't know my way around Nogcry. I don't know where anything is. I swear there were a billion dogs here before, and now that I'm looking for one, I can't find a single fucking dog. Go over there, please. Thank you. This is also, I really appreciate what they did with the Kuvaki in Nasha Town, where it's just like, they just open a bunch of little shortcuts around the town where they're not automatically like available the second you fucking walk in. But if you just keep your eyes open, if you walk around, you have little points of interest where you can interact and then unlock stuff like that, where you can just glide up to the fucking roof. And now this is unlocked forever, and I can have an easier time getting around here if I need to for quests or events or whatnot. I am a fan of that. Unlike Chenyu Vale, which is just fucking there, all the golden carp stuff is just there from the beginning, and you can fly around the entire map in 7 seconds. I like that you have to get there and unlock it. Oh, is this it? I don't know why this NPC design caught me off guard, but like these NPCs... That one in particular, her eyes just look a little more soulful than most NPCs. I don't know why. I don't know why. This is not child labor. It's the shot roulette if you interact with llama. Oh, okay. I am not llama now. Oh, is it to some small animal I hear? I'm sure I just heard something. Whatever. Why aren't you spinning the wheel? Go on, spin it. Good food awaits. A little puppy? Spin the wheel for good food? What does that mean? You can speak to me. Well, please spin the wheel then, or I shan't have anything delicious to eat. Why do you get anything delicious to eat? Isn't child labor if they don't get paid? I don't think that's how it works, unfortunately. I don't think that's how it works. Dog. Pavlov's the name? Canon? Pavlov is canon to Genshin? Get it? He's a drooling dog. What do you mean by spinning the wheel? The moon wheel. If the wheel is spun, then stopped, good food will always drop down. That's how it always is. Won't you spin the wheel, dear guest? Everyone feels happy after spinning it. I suppose I shan't. It seems you are living well here. Of course. People play with me. The wheel plays with me. And there's good food. This reads like a fucking Shakespeare play. All compliments. 100% compliments. Why is this fucking random interaction with a llama talking to a dog reading like a goddamn Shakespeare play? This is the caliber of writing that we get when the Traveler and Paimon aren't included. They keep coming in and fucking everything up. Dog says Flynn's is scary but gives good food. Flynn's anecdote where he talks about his bone sculptures? No. I knew I loved that little freak. Of course he makes bone sculptures. Say hello to your owner for me. I'll be off now. See you, guest. Come again. Like, that was like the conversation between... I'm forgetting the fucking names of the guys. Mercutio and the other one from Romeo and Juliet when they insult each other a lot. I imagine that. My mental image of that conversation and my mental image of this conversation are in the same location. Llama Genshin Impact talking to a dog and Mercutio and the fucking other guy arguing with each other. You can talk to Nefer's cat also. Also, yes, I'm going to request English only in the chat because me and the moderators only speak English and we can't moderate non-English messages. Can I just delete this? Can I delete this without fucking banning you or something? It's fine. I'm not going to delete it. I imagine it doesn't say anything bad. If it does say something bad, then someone who speaks Cyrillic, let me know. Nefer's cat. Nefer's cat. Oh, no. Fucking bitch. You need a hot ass. I did the ascending. And I have... Oh, okay, alright. I can't. I was gonna do a little bit more talent leveling, but I can't. And I'm fully out of resin? Yeah, I'm fully out of resin. Okay, I'm just walking in circles now and I'm talking about nothing. So I think I'm going to end stream. Thank you guys for coming to this impromptu Nefer stream. It's so fucking funny that I have Nefer now. It's not okay. I can't keep getting away with this. I should not be allowed to get every single unit that I ever want. But, unfortunately, Hoyo is doing it to me as long as I pretend that I don't actually want them. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to end stream right now on YouTube because I'm just going to raid out on Twitch and you guys don't give a fuck about that. Bye! Santa's going to get mad at you? Eventually. Here's the thing. I earned it. I earned it. I got years of fucking losses backing these up. Years and years straight of losses.